Snackbo_ just subscribed. Yippee, GL Jinxed can't stay around much. Get us that shiny Absol on the board.
Hello? There we are. Okay, sorry about that. Should be good. Should be good now. All right. Well, I'll just get back to that. King Cernerd, how you doing, dude? I am not going to the dance. Good luck with that, though. Hope you have fun. Yo, Minjay, NWG with the bush. Django. Here we go, here we go. Light years. Yo, Schmike, how you doing, dude? Good to see you, man. Jera, hey, hey, hey. You shout you out? There you go. I got you. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Looks like we're good. We're all good. We're all set. See my Diglett. Ooh, I should hide that. All right. We got alpha eggs to pop tonight, boys. We got like 150 or so. I think I'm gonna be going for. Yo, Conlon, how you doing, man? We got all these eggs. We got these to breed after, and then I got a few more. We'll check the market. I'm running low on funds, shiny war problems, but we got quite a few to go through tonight. I'm feeling lucky. Last day of the shiny war, so I don't know who this is. Alpha egg hype, hell yeah, dude. We're gonna be going for it. Yo, what is this global shit? That's funny. I don't really hop in global much, but people are going crazy. I taught Abuse Simulator how to his dog how to do backflips. That's true. That was a good time. I taught a dog CPR too. That was good and saved an ant's life. They sent Petrowski to El Salvador. You guys gotta see some of this shit. This shit's funny. Good times, good times. Alright, good to see you guys. New week. You have more Absols than I have Pokemon? Yeah, I've been at this for a little while. Yo, Morph, how you doing, dude? Okay, we're just gonna sort some boxes out here. Yo, Morph, thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate that.
Morph23 just subscribed.
Welcome in, Booner. Glad to have you here. Okay. We're gonna get that sorted out. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Second month subbing. Appreciate the support. Alrighty, alrighty. We just gotta sort some boxes out. I'm not gonna do a full egg thing. The hardiest, yeah. Definitely a hardy Diglett. We want to swap these around. Okay, sorting boxes, getting ourselves sorted. We are gonna make a couple eggs today. I don't want to make too many. I'm coming up on 5,000 eggs this week, okay? I have been going non-stop with the goddamn eggs this week. I'm at, what is my counter? What did I do? I did 5,400. I did that times 7 plus a 510, and then I did a 540 again. I'm at 4,830 eggs so far this week in this shiny war. We're about to pop 60 alpha eggs on top of it, and then we're gonna pop a few more. So I want to hit 5k just for the flex. So we're gonna do that. That's the plan. So we got some eggs to hatch. I think we're gonna yeah, we're gonna do some singles while we do that. So let me just do some quick sorts here. We're gonna go sort these fellas. And then, like I said, we're not gonna make all of them. I just want enough so that I have officially done 5,000 eggs during Shiny War, because I think that's, I don't know. quite a goal. I didn't think that I'd get that many done, but here we are. It's been a hell of a grind of a week. I've been on AFK almost all week, other than doing the eggs. We hit just about 27,000 eggs total. So we are on our way. Hoping we can get the shiny soon. Hoping we can save up all the luck, all the egg luck, and get it on the Shalfa. I blew all my money getting alpha breeders for my Absols. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty damn burnt out at this point, honestly. We are crushing it on the shiny war, but still, even when you're ahead, still fun to just grind. Ooh. Excuse me. Made some eggs on phone? Dude, that was a mistake. Do not make eggs on phone. Holy crap. I regret trying to do that. It took me forever. I feel like I'm getting a cold too. I got a bit of a, what is going on? Oh, I don't know who is it. But yeah, it's been a hell of a week. But yeah, we are crushing it in the shiny war, way up on points. We got a good lead, and then we just kind of kept going. We got some lucky shinies. Got a couple, like 2 honey tree shinies this week. Like in 1 week of shiny war, 2 people got honey tree shinies, an Apom and what was the other one? Cherubi or a cherub, whatever it is. That one. Crazy. Arthritis doing it on the phone? Dude, yeah. I do not recommend that. I was just desperate because I'm like, I need to do eggs every day, and my daughter ended up getting sick. Honestly, I'm starting to feel it. I hope that doesn't hit me. But I've been dealing with, like, trying to take care of my daughter all week. And there was one time she was taking a nap, and she just couldn't get down on her crib, so I'm, like, holding her. I got her, like, rested up on my chest. I'm, like, trying to hold her and pat her to sleep while she's just, like, coughing all over the place, sick as hell. And I'm just, like, I got my phone out, and I'm like, I gotta get my eggs done, man. So I'm just smashing through the eggs as fast as I can. It definitely inched me towards arthritis, that's for sure. I don't recommend it. But hey, we did it. 540 eggs on mobile. Not a fun time. I didn't get them all done on 1 charm. It was a little rough. I think we were like 3 boxes short by the time we finished the charm. So that sucked. Because usually I really like making all my eggs on charm, like on my own charm. I never really use other people's charms for it, just because I want max odds. Good spreading all the germs before summer. Yeah, I'm just looking at it like I just got to build my immune system before summer. That's the that's the main goal, I hope. All right, so we got our boxes sorted. So we got this. We're gonna be doing the 60 alpha eggs. We're gonna do 60 more. So I only need to make 50 eggs. We might do more than that. I only need to make 1 box. In addition, if I want to pass 5k eggs. Yo, maybe my first game. Thank you for the follow, dude. Hope she gets better soon. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's been a rough week. And yeah, someone close got really sick, and their kid passed, which is really rough. So it's been a bit of a rough week. So not close to us, but close in proximity to somebody in our daycare. So it's been a hell of a emotional week, that's for sure. Sean White. Who's Sean White? Isn't that a snowboarder? Sean White. I look like Sean White. Cool. Thank you, I think. I don't know. Alright. We're gonna start these alpha eggs though. We're doing it all stream until we gotta make more. I only got 60 alphas. And we're just gonna do some any charmers. Oops. Yeah, we're just gonna do some singles while we're hatching these. We get our suction cup artillery because we have roar over here. Just double checking to see if we can get in a charm before we get going. Okay, okay, okay. Do. Alright, we'll just go for it. If anybody wants to invite me, feel free. I'll be popping one shortly, just to make some eggs. Well, not shortly, probably in like an hour, once these eggs are hatched. Then we're going to make some more, and then we're going to hatch those eggs. And then we're going to make some more, I think. We got 60 seconds on our charm. Okay. I mean, every encounter, you got to have that for. Does that Vulpix happen? Dude, Vulpix was a... I should go grab that. I'm not going to grab it. I'm just going to open it up on the screen. My most recent shiny, I got a little shiny... We did not get the Absol yet. No, we're just working on the alpha. Skipping a step. But I've done almost 5,000 eggs just this week, which has been real rough. We got this guy, though, which was really cool. It's probably like one of my top 3 shinies in the whole game. Honestly, Ninetails. I've always wanted it, but I never really had the time to go for it. And it was Horde Day. Again, my daughter was sick. So I ended up like just running out of eggs. That was the day I ended up doing a mobile. Which again, I do not recommend doing eggs on mobile. It is not a good time. But I was out of eggs for a little while, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go slam some hordes. So I went, Mount Pyre, hit some hordes, and I got pretty lucky. My total encounters were like 20k, but I only ended up doing encounters there for several hours. And yeah, we ended up hitting. I didn't even expect it. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was just like slamming that button. Like the, I have it set up on my phone so that my run button and my sweet scent button are at the same spot. So I'm just like tapping that spot. I've been testing for a guy, like alpha testing a automatic encounter counter on mobile, which is dope as hell. By the way, it's still buggy. It's really buggy. So we're still working on it. That should be, hopefully we'll have news on it soon. If anybody does want to help, like test it, feel free to shoot me a DM, and I'm just hand selecting a couple people for now. But yeah, this is really buggy right now, so we're trying to work through the bugs. But it works like for the most part. So I was doing that, slamming the hordes, and then I looked down at my phone, and it's just like, are you sure you want to run from the shiny? Luckily, I caught that. That's actually the 3rd or 4th time I've even seen that message. I do like AFK hordes, usually when I'm doing horde. Another hardy Ninetails, hell yeah. Actually got really lucky on the IVs. The IVs are really good. Really decent defenses. 31 speed. I could literally just use this, maybe even just use a modest breeder. I'll probably make it, I'll probably end up making it 2 times 31 just because green number is good. So my plan is probably go like 31, 31, because it's female too. I was using my Q Charmer. Field, shiny. So I can't decide if I want to just do that, because that's like 3.9 mil. And then yesterday I was looking, and I found some decent ones that are like 20 plus in their defenses too. It's a little bit more. So I don't know if I want to spend the extra like 2 mil for it. So, yeah, we'll decide on that. I might just get a good modest breeder. Like, if I find one that's like male, shiny, field, oops, misclicked, field, and it's like 20, 20, 20, and like even 25 plus in special attack, I'd probably be happy with modest. Just gonna watch the market for a little bit. Yeah, like, damn, that's pretty crazy. That's crazy, just selling that. Like, that's a really good breeder. I could just slap 31 on it. 5 mil. And it comes with the particle. Not too bad. But yeah. pretty good. Can't seem to move my buttons anywhere. What do you mean your button? Oh, the only thing you can do on mobile is you can flip them from left to right. So you can move them if you go into the settings. There's an option to move your hotkeys. All right, first 5 cracked. No luck. But yeah, you can flip the hotkeys from left to right. So what I recommend doing is if you're on mobile, switch it so that they're on the right side, because that's where your run button is. And then they'll be on the you put it in the bottom hotkey, and then you can literally just spam the bottom hotkey, and it's in the same spot as the flee button. The only thing is when you're using Lepa is you do have to like tap every once in a while up for the Lepa prompt. And then if you're using an encounter counter, it's kind of annoying because currently the only working encounter counter for mobile is a manual one. You gotta like tap it. So that could be a little annoying, but now that I'm working with a auto encounter on mobile, that's pretty sick. Yo, Aniket, how you doing, dude? Glad you made it. Yeah, I just type, I don't know, quick and low. My camera's pretty high up. I can't decide if I like where my camera's put. I need to like decorate my background. I realized my wall's boring back there. So we'll think of something. But yeah, got the good typing skills, don't worry. Why would a breeder have to be 2 times 31? Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm stupid. This is why it looked so expensive. I was looking at one 20, 20, 20, 31. This is one I was looking at. A group field shiny, because I don't need speed. There, that I was wondering why it was so expensive. That was my bad. Yeah, something like that I think would be really good. I might as well go with good defenses, because the price, like 2.79 compared to just going, you pay like 1 mil and you skip having really bad defenses. Although one like this is really good. And then 20, 20, 20, and then you go modest, and then I only need 4 matches with 31, 31, something like this. These are a little expensive right now, so I don't know. I'm just gonna keep an eye out. We'll see what we get. Lots of options, but with the shinies, like I'm not really looking for it till raid season, like event season. So I won't be in a rush to get it done. It'd be nice to get it done sooner than later, but I mostly just think I just like it. It's just a pretty shiny. Like I said, I think it's probably my top 3 favorite shinies. So like I'd say like Ninetails, Absol, just because it's my favorite Pokemon, and then maybe Metagross. Those are probably my top 3 shinies, and then number 4 would be like Ponyta. So I'm pretty lucky having some of my favorites be pretty easy. Use Lepas as your encounter counter. I do that too. That's a smart way to do it. I just screenshot my Lep account and then I just slam hordes, and then whenever I'm done hoarding, I just screenshot it again, do the math, and then I just work back from there. Yo, Roosta, thank you for the follow, dude. Shiny Bisharp, nice, dude. That's a single encounter, right? That's a really cool one. That's like the blue. Because it's rare. You can go for this guy, but it's a, oh yeah, common. So, not too bad, but definitely not an easy shunt. Good luck with it, dude. At least you don't have to egg for it. Did you guys see the, like, perfect Shalfa Absol on the GTL this week? I don't know if you guys saw that. It was up for like 1.1 bill, I think. I don't know. Somebody must have just been breeding it up and hit while they were breeding it to like 5 times 31 or something. But I'm pretty sure it was like 5 times 31 adamant, and it was shiny Alpha Absol. So they posted it up for like 1.1 bill and it sold. That shit is crazy, man. Because like even like the price of Alpha Absol, even just Alpha Absol, is like what, 250k each. So yeah, that's freaking nuts, man. That's what I was thinking. 1.1 bill seems low. I like unironically think that when I did the math on it, that's less than it would cost to even breed a shiny at all. Because if you do Where's our calculator go? What the heck? Huh. But yeah, if you do the math on it, it's like if you pay 45k per breeder, because usually it's like 40k plus gender. If you're lucky, it's and then 30k encounters. It's 1.35 bill to hit odds on a Alpha Absol hunt. So I don't know. That's kind of crazy to me. Damn. 10 more hatched. No Shafa yet. Don't worry, it's coming. Yeah, they probably just wanted the end because they got lucky. Yeah, which, like, I don't know, man. That seems like a crazy thing to me. I'd post it up for... if it was me, I would have just put it up for one... Okay, if it was me, I wouldn't have sold it. But if it was me and I was going to sell it, I would have just put it up for one... Like, for max, 199.99 or whatever. Like, 1 bill, 999. Like, basically 2 bill. And if nobody buys it, it's 25k. It's not a big deal. Hey, buddy. So then you just post it up again for like 1.7 bill, and then just keep doing that and work your way down. Posting it at just like first price 1.1 is nuts. Octillery is because the Midinas here have roar, and roar will force the encounter to end unless you have suction cups or soundproof or something like that. So I'm just here with the suction cups so they can't roar me out. Somebody might have bought, yeah, like even 2 bill, it sounds crazy, but like even 2 bill is cheap for a perfect Alpha Absol. And like any other alpha, not any other alpha, but other alphas aren't as common or aren't as rare because they pop up. So like an alpha, I don't know, Gliscor, or an alpha like Crocodile or something like that that's shiny is much more common because like they pop up every, you know, once a month or something like that. But an Alpha Absol, like there's only ever been one event with an Absol, and that one event you could only get like 1 per character. So it's crazy rare. Like nobody's just randomly hitting on it. Yo, Jera with the shiny Umbreon? That's crazy. Good shit, man. But this spot's been good. I've been enjoying this spot throughout the Shiny War. It's been kind of my like a #1 hatch spot, because all you really need, like they're all low level, so even just with my Octillery, it's not too bad, because you can yeah, you can tank the hits. Like I tested it, they do like less than 5 damage to me. It's borrowed? Oh, damn. Whoever lent you an Umbreon is nuts. That's a hell of a shiny to borrow. What was it saying? Oh yeah, this spot's really good. Just because I tried Giant Chasm for a bit, but you need so many things there because they're high level, so they actually hit you hard. And they have Explosion, so you need Damp, and they have Parasong, so you need Imprisoned Parasong or Soundproof or something like that. You just need like so many things that you can only really hatch. Even 4 eggs is really risky. Whereas this is like, you just do 5 eggs. It's right by a PC. So it's not too bad. So I've been here for most of the Shiny War. And the shinies here are not too bad. I like the Giant Chasm phases better. Like if I got a Lanoon, I'd be pretty disappointed. Poochyena and Mightyena are okay. Meryl's actually really good. What are the other ones? Tropius and Kecleon are awesome, and Swampert would be like awesome. Like that's the one that I really like. Kecleon's kind of a lame shiny, but it's rare, so, or uncommon, but still like, still a single encounter. And Tropius is not a great shiny, but it's still cool. And Tropius is one of those ones you could probably get some use out of if you're like doing like raids with it. I'm sure there's some raids with flying that you could get some use out of. Suicune on your ult today. Nice. Going for the Dragonite Alpha? Oh, just random? Got some 50 encounters on it. Dude, that's awesome. GG. I got ultra lucky on my Raikou. The first legendary I ever got, actually. I was like just starting the game. I just beat, I think Johto is my second region that I did. No, it was my third. I did Unova, then Kanto, then Johto. And I was like, I'm gonna go finally try for this thing. I go down, literally 4 encounters, and I got Raikou. I couldn't believe it. That was actually what inspired me to like really get into the game and join a team. Because I remember I hit the shiny Raikou, and I was still really new at the game. Like, I'd played for a couple weeks. And I knew it was pretty rare, but so I didn't expect to get it right away. I'd never shiny hunted or anything, and I've never played another Pokemon game really, other than like back on the Game Boy. So I was so hyped. I hit it in the 4 encounters, and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, holy crap! No, sorry. I don't. If I said shiny, I did not mean to say shiny. I got a regular Raikou. I think I might have said shiny. I did not get a shiny. I got a regular Raikou. I had never shiny hunted before, I think is what I was trying to say. So I'd never shiny hunted before. It was like the first kind of rare thing I'd gone for. Hit it in the 4 encounters. And oh shit, I think a teammate just hit a shiny. Golett? Oh dude, nice. We can go check it out. Dude, we've been popping off on shinies today. I'll see if I don't know if he's caught it yet. We'll see if I can make it there before he catches. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I caught the Raikou, and I'm like freaking out. But I have like nobody that I know plays the game or anything. And so I'm like telling my wife, I'm like, oh my god, I got this this rare thing. And she's like, I don't know what the hell that is. She's like, congrats, I guess. I'm like, okay, I need somebody who's gonna be hype about this stuff. So wait, where is he? So yeah, I ended up looking for a team and then found my team and been with them ever since. So using a Keytrain guide, completed the P4. Dude, nice. Channel 2. Yo, Golett is such a good shiny. I really like that one. Oh, wait. My archetype popped up. No, that's all good. I like watching the team catch the shinies. Which Pokemon I can try and catch them as Parasong? Absol. Absol has it. So you can do Mischievous with Imprison and Parasong. And you can just imprison it. That's what I do. But that's not the safest thing. The safest thing is to go with Soundproof, either like Electrode or Mr. Mime or something like that. And just, or what else? Loudred, I think, is Soundproof. This is such a nice shiny. I've done my attack EV. Oh, this is tough with the curse, eh? Why is the spectate cut off? I don't know. Maybe my resolution. Oh, well, we can see it. There's some cat butt for you. Good stuff. Buddy, they don't want to see your butt. Or maybe they do, I don't know. But you gotta pay for that. Okay. This is a PG stream, okay? It's like that on yours, yeah. feel like a Shafa of this would be sick too. Like a Shafa Golurk. I have seen one linked before and it looked so cool. Uh-oh. The cat will take over? No. He's very cuddly. Timer ball? It's not mine. I'm just spectating a teammate. We'll see what he does. There it is. He got it. We got the... I ran out of my... Can you pop fireworks in here? Is it a fire hazard? There we go. Let's see, what did he get? Careful. Not the best, but that's not bad. 30 attack, low speed. Really, damn, those are actually really solid. I mean, you're never gonna use special attack. You could probably even, is that like a, I feel like he'd be okay in like even a trick room team. Damn, dude, that's sick. Yeah, 2 times 30 and useful stats and the 31, obviously. The shiny Gyarados? No, you can't catch that. You just gotta beat it in a fight. That's so cool. The follower spread is really nice too. Yeah, literally just one breed. All he'd need is nature, basically, right? Or not even. He could build it like tanky with the special defense. Yo, T-Bands, POV. Thank you for the follow. Brave nature, and it's an NU trick comp. And that's true. Trick room comp. Super cool. We've been popping off with the shinies. Holy crap, dude. This whole week. Obviously it's Shiny Wars, but today especially, actually, like more than any other day. I feel like today we've been popping off, which is crazy because it's the last day. So I feel like most people are kind of burnt out at this point. Why can't I? You can't teleport from here? That's annoying. You've been here for 30 minutes trying to wondering when he's gonna. Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, you cannot catch that. You can't catch Ho-Oh either. You'll come across a Ho-Oh fight at some point. So you cannot catch Ho-Oh. Just a heads up at all. Fossil Day was dry as fuck. Yeah, dude. I'm not a big Fossil Day guy. I feel like. I don't like the Fossil Day. Fossils go way too quick. They're way too expensive. I wouldn't mind like a Fossil / Egg Day. But yeah, a whole day on fossils is kind of crazy. Yeah, I think we only got like one shiny all Fossil Day. Isn't it cheaper to egg a Fossil shiny? Yeah, it's cheaper to egg. It's definitely cheaper. It's way slower though. Like unbelievably slower. Because fossils, like, if you could get 30, you could pound through 30,000 fossils in like several. I don't know how many hours you could. How many hours would it take to go through 30,000 fossils? I feel like you can do them pretty damn quick because you just go through a menu and you get an encounter. The most time consuming part is when your PC slots fill and you have to like go empty them. But yeah, the egging takes fucking forever, dude. Holy crap. Like even just the hatching, like we're doing right now, like we're hatching the eggs. It takes about 5 minutes to hatch 5 eggs. So it's just gonna take forever. I've been at Absol for over a year now. Like, literally over a year. I haven't been going 100% after it until more recently. But I've been egging for over a year. Need max PC slots for fossils? Yeah, pretty much. Whether it's fossils or eggs these days, you need close to max anyway. Because even eggs, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm making 18 or 19 boxes per charm. So, like, of breeders. So, like, 9 boxes of eggs is, like, pretty average. So you need, like, 18 just dedicated to your hunt. At a minimum, I'd say. If you want to be, like, hyper efficient. But yeah, having PC slots is like one of the best quality of life things. It's super worth it. It feels like you're like leveling up your account. It's such a progression thing. Sorry. Sorry, just checking something. Chatting in just the team chat thing. Also use multiple alts. For eggs, yeah. For fossils, no, you can't, but yeah. But yeah, having the box space is like huge thing. Ow. Jesus Christ, dude. Chill the fuck out. Cat just randomly attacking me. Ow. Freaking bleeding. Buddy, what the hell? Still just chilling on my lap after mauling my hand. Purring away. But yeah, I've never really done fossils. I've done like a handful of fossils, but it is not for me. I've never done like an actual fossil hunt. Maybe one day. I like Aerodactyl. I wouldn't mind going for like Archeops, but if I did that, I'd probably egg it. I don't know if I'd pay for those fossils. Aerodactyl's not bad because it's like the cheapest fossil, and in my opinion, probably the best fossil shiny. Oh crap. What the heck? There we go. Okay, halfway through the alpha box here. Hoping for the best. Dude, cat is just freaking out right now, but wants to sit on my lap. We could see if we could pick up any other cheap. Ooh. Let's snipe that. Oh, there's some good cheap ones. I usually don't like to buy ones with 31 special attack. I'm more of a... I like to keep the other IVs high, just because if I ever did pop a Shalfa Absol, I'd want it to be... Like, obviously it'd be ideal if it was usable. So I usually just go... Unless they're under 40k, I usually just buy ones that are 31 in either attack or speed, and 31 in another stat. If I got the Shalfa, would you go for the non-alpha? No. If I got a Shalfa Absol, I wouldn't go for the regular Absol. I don't see any point in that. That would be like a super dream. I got a couple other goals that I really want. Honestly, there's a ton of Horde shinies that I want. But all my shiny hunting time is always kept up with going for this freaking thing, man. would you do if you had with any boxes you had left over? Well, if I had extra Ditto boxes, if I have extra Ditto boxes, I will just breed. There's other like egg hunts I want to do, so I'd probably go for Metagross. Would probably be my top pick. Or Emboar. I really like Emboar, so I'd probably buy like female Tepigs or Emboars and breed my male field breeders with them. But after this, I'll probably just go for Eevee. I love Espeon Shiny. Espeon and Vaporeon are both really good, so I'd probably go Espeon though. This is Jake with State Farm Insurance. With State Farm Insurance, you can. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Hi, Jake from State Farm Insurance. You can shoot me an email and we'll work out your sponsorship deal. Sell off the Absols? Yeah, I'll probably just sell off the Absols. I might do like a giveaway a box of them or something like that, and then yeah, I'll probably just give away a box and then sell off the rest. Yo, Prism Dragon, how you doing? You spend your money on breeding for shiny Absol? Do you just do gym reruns to make all the aspects of that? Yeah, pretty much. I always just gym rerunning every day. Well, the last week, obviously I'm not going to gym rerun during a shiny war. But yeah, I pretty much just rerun for money. I have a couple other little GTL tricks that make me pretty good money. So, I can't reveal all the secrets, you know, otherwise they'd put me out of business. But yes, I do a gym rerun. I'd say like 5 out of 7 days a week. I probably get my gym rerun done, minimum. How are you doing, Prism? I haven't seen you in a while. Jake from State Farm Insurance says, fuck you. Holy crap. Jake is aggressive. I don't know if I want to do a sponsor deal with him anymore. But yeah, is it crazy to say that I'm actually really excited to go to a gym rerun tomorrow? It's been an intense week. Damn, yeah, damn is right. Holy, Jake, this dude's aggressive. Good. I've been goodish. Bit of a rough week. Kid's sick and some crazy stuff happened at her daycare, unfortunately. This has been a very emotional week, but yeah, we're good. We're back. We're going for the alpha, and we are in our last day of Shiny Wars. We are freaking killing it in this Shiny War. Our score, let me go to the score. I almost feel bad saying it's 221 to 95. The other team could literally pop an alpha Absol, or sorry, a shiny alpha, a Shalfa tonight, and still not win, unfortunately. So it's I mean, anything can happen, but it's pretty far gone at this point. Our war ends in just under 12 hours now. But it's been fun. The whole team's been grinding their asses off, whether you're on the, like, our teams are Sun and Moon, like the 2 teams, so whether you're on either side, it's just been fun to grind up the teams. I've been just literally doing eggs the whole time, other than I did a few hordes and hit my Ninetails. So this is my most recent shiny. But yeah, by the end of tonight, we're gonna have 5,000 eggs done in this week. Just this one week, which feels like a hell of an accomplishment. How many mysterious balls have you opened? 1. I think I've opened 1 because I said I don't gamble, and a viewer while I was streaming was like, hey, try gambling, and he sent me one, and I got shit from it. I'm not a gambler. I'm not into the gambling thing. I have a lot. I sell a lot. Which rerun team do I use? I use my 5 Pokemon team with the Archeops. I have a new version of it that I've been testing, and I'm like 99% happy with. You can find a link in my Discord if you would like. It's still a test run, so it's still subject to change, but I should be making a video on it in the next couple weeks. But yeah, it's working pretty smoothly. But it's just a variant of the 5-mon team, now using Heatran too, because Heatran, the main reason I use them is because most of my reruns are on mobile, and it's really hard to tell the Scarfed Typhlosion versus the Specs Typhlosion. It's a lot easier just with Heatran, but it does smooth out a couple rolls and make it run a little better too. Happy doing anything else in shunting for the next few weeks? Bro, I feel you. Also, holy crap, have you been crushing it this week. That A-Bomb today, like, oh my god, what a good shiny. That's like, what, your 4th shiny just this week? Any chance you can showcase us the, show us the showcase of your team? Yeah, like my Team Shiny showcase? Yeah, we could probably do that. Maybe next time I go grab eggs, we'll pull it up. I can link it to you too. We're just on the Poke MMO Zone Shiny forum. Need to come back, but if I come back, I won't know where to start. Just start walking back and forth in grass, see what happens. That's what I love about this game, is if you take a break, the barrier to rejoining is literally just left, right, run, left, right, run. That's it. You don't even need money, like, you don't even need a Lepa hunt. Just literally just walk back and forth and shoot the shit and chat. That's pretty much all we do here. You guys walk on grass so much more efficiently than the other guys? Hell yeah, dude. We are professional grass touchers. 5k eggs in a week is crazy. Dude, yes, it is. I don't recommend it. Blues for life, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Yeah, it's been a hell of a week. A lot of it was AFK on my phone. Obviously, AFK. That's like over 80 hours of hatching. This was Conlon, the our team captain actually hit this morning from a honey tree encounter. So crazy. Are you gonna evo it or keep it? Ella Monkey. He master balled it too, which is crazy. Obviously not gonna breed it. Unfortunately, it's a special attack, low, but I think it's more just a showpiece. Is it possible to get Healing Wish on a Smeargle? Healing Wish on a Smeargle. I've got a few moves on Smeargle. I wanted to make a video on like weird moves to sketch for Smeargle. I hadn't thought of that one. There's some weird ways that you can kind of game it to get some weird moves, but I can't think of any way to get Healing Wish. I was making the raid team for Heatran. Dude, nice. That's a nice one too. The Octillery team, if that's the one you're making anyway. I wouldn't go dig personally. I just don't think it's consistent, and it's very, very, very expensive. But the nice thing with the breeding the Octillery team is like 80% of the mons in it are super cheap. Thought you already followed it? Cool. Well, I'm glad. Make sure you double check, everybody. Make sure you're followed. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. You never know if you thought you were. I still remember when finding a shiny Weedle when I was looking for Zapdos. That's cool. Yeah, I got a shiny Beedrill looking for, I think, Articuno in Berry Forest. The Master Ball? Yeah, he Master Ball. Just for the flex, just because he likes to have the Master Ball. Yo, Nick Rez, thank you for the follow, dude. It should be possible to have Healing Wish on a Smeargle? Maybe. We can... I wonder if there's any on the GTL. Healing Wish. There's none on the GTL, which means if there is, it's probably hard. Don't think I want to evo it? Yeah, that's cool. Apom is a really nice one. The Focus Sash Healing Wish work? I don't think you can Focus Sash Healing Wish. I'm pretty sure it just kills. Obscure? Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna get it in the next few hours. I like that attitude. Go dig strat if you don't have the patience to find an Octillery group? Yeah, maybe. We never have an issue just because our team, like, I was testing it with people on my team, so we have been going for it for a while. But I've just heard that the dig strat takes a very long time. I just don't think it's worth it. Like, if you're gonna build the team for the dig strat, just buy a Heatran. There's not really any, because like the Heatran's half the price of the dig team. Like, what are they? They're like a mil? The dig team's like over 2 mil. So just, it doesn't seem financially viable to me. But Prism's my team, so we would definitely have no problem running it with her. Or in my disc. Most people in my Discord run it, Octillery. Pokemon Auto Chess. I tried that once or twice. It was pretty fun. That's cool. Double battle with a Mon that has Healing Wish. But when you use Healing Wish, it kills you, doesn't it? So you can't sketch if you're knocked out. And right when you use it, you'll get knocked out. So, I mean, like, what has Healing Wish? I don't know, Lopunny has Healing Wish. Is it Psychic? If it's Psychic, but you use it, Healing Wish, Psychic, use it on yourself. Is there a Dark type that learns Healing Wish that it just automatically fails on? No, that would be stupid. I don't think that would, because if you could use Healing Wish in a way that causes it to just fail, that might be a strat. But I don't know if the Dark having a Psychic immunity would work on a self-target move, or if there would even be a Mon that learns Healing Wish that's immune to it, because that seems pointless. Skill swap, Magic Guard, Sigilive. Skill swap, Magic Guard. What is Magic? Magic Guard makes it so you don't take from like Stealth Rocks and stuff. Would it work with something like Healing Wish? Magic Guard only takes it from attacks, right? I mean, yeah, so if you skill swapped Magic Guard onto a Pokemon with Healing Wish, and then brought in Smeargle, and then Healing Wished, and sketched it from there, that could work. Yeah, and then it should just fail. But you should be able to sketch it. You could just use Heal Block on a Mon using Healing Wish. So use Heal Block, then swap. Does Heal Block block Healing Wish? Because Healing Wish doesn't heal. Healing Wish actually does damage to the thing using it. So I don't know if Heal Block would actually stop Healing Wish. Right? Because Healing Wish heals the thing that comes in, but it damages the thing using it. So I don't actually know if that would work. It's hard to say. Oh yeah, someone was asking if I could show off our team shiny showcase. I'll pull this up while we keep hatching these eggies. Maybe it's as easy as teleport. Only take 2 Mons with you, double battle, and Healing Wish. Oh yeah, maybe Healing Wish. Does Healing Wish just fail if it doesn't have a target? It probably does, right? Here we go. Now I want to test it. Dude, I had a lot of fun just messing around with ideas for a, it was just ideas for a video on using Healing Wish. Or sorry, not on Healing Wish, specifically on just kind of dumb ideas on things to sketch. And there's some fun things to try to figure out. Like explosion sketch, I can't even remember how I did it. What would be the easiest way to do this? Probably if I do it like that. Here, we'll do that. We'll pull this over here. Just trying to sort this on my screen so I can see. Yeah, this is our Team Shiny Showcase. So, total shiny points on the board. If you don't know and you're on a team, get yourself signed up for the PokeMMO Zone shiny board. It is so cool. It's awesome to have like an official shiny leaderboard. I have a magic guard Amon with skill swap. Yeah, dude, let us know how it goes. So yeah, we have 760 OT shinies on our team with, what is that, 8 million encounters total. That's kind of a cool stat. 66% of all of the Pokedex filled out. So yeah, dude, David, we just got this guy recently. He just joined our team, and holy shit, he's been popping off. He's got 6 shinies in 6 days since he joined our team. I don't even think he's logged his most recent ones, but he's a hell of a grinder. Then we got Kalelelelelele. Oh, and in David's shinies, he's also got some rare ones, like, where are they? He's got, oh yeah, Metagross, Charizard, Umbreon, 3 egg shinies. What else does he got? I think those are the 3 big rare ones. The rest are mostly hordes or singles. Yeah, just those 3 are the really rare ones. His luck's amazing, yeah. I mean, he grinds his ass off too, but definitely lucky for sure. 6 shinies in 6 days, even if you're playing 24 hours a day, is still pretty damn lucky. Yeah, we got Kalelelelele. Awesome shiny collection. I think they're all hordes, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all just hordes. But still really cool. 43 horde shinies. 0. He's got mostly hordes. He's got an Eevee. Where's his Eevee? Oh yeah, here it is. Eevee. The egg Eevee. You got pretty quick too. 7k encounters. Not even that bad. Lots of tentacles from back in the leveling days. How can I find a charm? Like a shiny charm? Shiny charm just comes off of the gift shop or the GTL. So they're like 100 RP, which is like $1 US, which I think the base money. We got Blackjaw. Blackjaw is just, again, really good collection. I think they're all hordes. I don't think he has any egg shinies, if I remember correctly. No, they all look like hordes. Still a nice collection though. Bro, this guy. This motherfucker, man. You want to talk about luck? You think David's lucky? Holy shit. This is the luckiest motherfucker in this game, dude. Check this out. Breloom in 900 eggs. Okay. Then, swap our eggs here. Then, Yanma in 1500 eggs. Like, 2 egg shinies in like 2500 encounters. You got a shiny? I got the shiny earlier this week, but yes, I did get the shiny during my shiny war. I just stopped eggs for a little bit and went and did a couple hordes, and I got pretty lucky on that one. But yeah, and Honey Tree. He got a Honey Tree, so he's got 2 egg shinies. This was a long time ago, like last year, but still 2 eggs that quick is crazy. And then yeah, the Apom he got literally this morning, just today, off of a Honey Tree. And then just in the shiny war, he's got all 4 of these: the Spoink, Snow Sunskit, and Apom, all just in this war. Yo, Biggest, how you doing, dude? So you want to talk about lucky? David's lucky, but holy shit. Oh man, this guy's on a whole nother level. Also got the Cloister, a huge black shiny. He fished his ass off for this one. That ain't luck. I know for that. I know that for a fact. Grind his ass off for the Cloister. But yeah, the luckiest egg, back-to-back eggs I've ever seen. You lurk? Cool, man. Lurk away. Lurk away. Those Onyxes? Oh, yeah, we're going to get to the Onyxes. Don't you worry. That's why he's our captain. Hell yeah. Dude, yeah, we'll get there. We got Peels. Yo, Pekeme, thank you for the follow, dude. Peels, he's got a nice collection, too. He's got, I actually didn't even know. Oh, yeah, he got a Cloister. I forgot about the Cloister. He's got the Cloister, too. Nice black shiny. I think they're all hordes other than that. Oh, no, he's got the Starmie. So that's a horde, but there's no Starmie horde. So that must have just been singles. Really nice collection there. And then this month, this was a journey. This was a journey. We just finished this journey recently. When was it? The 5th or 4th? Yeah, this was crazy. What's the website? It's called PokeMMO Zone. And then you just go to the shiny board and you can join a team. You can sign up for your team there. So why is there a normal one? It's not normal. I'll explain in just a moment. So we have the most lucky guy we were just talking about, and now we have the most unlucky guy. Step evolved. This guy, bro, if you want to talk about unlucky. So this guy, all he wanted was a Tyranitar or a Larvitar. Yeah, we only log OTs, don't worry. Just OTs. He just wants the damn Larvitar. So he goes up to Mount Silver. I think it's a 20%. I think it's a 20% chance at Larvitar. So you expect to get a few Onyxes. Like, don't get me wrong, you're gonna get a few Onyxes. Yeah, 20/80. So 1 in 5 chance. We have not got the Absol, no. We're grinding. We're actually doing Alpha Absols all night tonight. So yeah, he goes up, he starts hoarding, and yes, he is the perfect combination of lucky and unlucky. Because all of his, not all of them, but most of them are under odds. 14k, he gets his first one. Evolves into a Steelix. I think, yeah, literally same. Does he have him log day? No, he doesn't have the days for a little while. Okay, second one, 10k. Third one, not so lucky, almost 100k. Took a little break and then comes back to it. 4k, he gets the Onyx. Is this where he starts with dates? I think this is where he started putting dates in. Yeah, so 25th of March, he gets an Onyx. 15,000 later, 2 days later, he gets the second one. 19,000 later, literally, what, 3-4 days later, he gets another one. Yeah, this is all for Larvitar. He gets his, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th phase. But like 9k encounters, 2 on the same day, the 3rd of April. The next day, 10k encounters, he gets another Onyx. 22k encounters, 4 days later, he gets another Onyx. 900 encounters, what, same day, he gets another Onyx. Next day, 5k encounters, he gets another Onyx. So like, they're all crazy under odds. Next one, just over odds, 37,500. And 5 days later, another pretty much right on odds, 4 days later, a 500 encounter. Then we got to a point where it took a while. A couple days went by, the 18th to the 30th, and he said, you know what? The devs must be fucking with me. This needs a sacrifice. We're at this point, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's 15 phases in to his shunt. He's like, you gotta be fucking with me. This is a 1 in 5 chance shunt. Like, I mean, you expect some phases, but 15. So he says, I must sacrifice one to the PokeMMO gods. So it pops up, his 16th, after 68,000 encounters, and he kills it to sacrifice it And then 24,000 encounters later, I think a day or two later, he got another Onyx. And then another Onyx that day, almost no encounters later. But then, finally, 3 days later, this dude hits the Larvitar. Bro, our whole team was there just hyped. It was crazy. This was that 15, 16, 17, 18 phases before hitting Larvitar. Insane. A guy on your team's 15 phases for Dratini now? Oh, dude, he feels the pain. So, yeah, well, I hope he doesn't beat this crazy adventure. And the sacrifice is the key to success. Can't even imagine doing a sacrifice like that. Dude, I can't either, honestly. The funny thing is, if on this website, you can go to leaderboards. It loads really slow, so it'll just take a second to load. Okay, we're almost done our box of alphas, and we're going to make another box. So on this website, you can actually go to most repeat shinies. Now we got Fong, of course, he's got all of the unknowns. So I don't know if that really counts, but then we have the most actual repeat shinies in the game right here. Unfortunate, man. Eagle, I wonder, is this the one you were talking about? Oh, this is another Larvitar issue. Oh, he didn't even get it either. It broke him. That's unfortunate, man. 15 phases per Dratini is rough, though. So, yeah, a rough go, that's for sure. If Onyx had more evolutions, he could have them all. I feel like he should just combine them all and make a perfect Steelix, because he probably could with all the 1x31s. How long does it take on average? I think usually you get about 1,000 encounters per hour, so it's about 30 hours average. So those are the big collections. We got a few other ones. Pirates got some nice shinies. Electivire, surprisingly rare shiny. You got a couple floatals on the way. What else? Batuse. This guy, he has been going for Squirtle for a long time. I don't think he has any rare shinies. This dude has a flaming skull mask though, so he's got the biggest flex of them all. Who needs a shiny when you got a flaming skull mask? Harmless, sorry, I don't know. I don't know any other language. I'm a dumb old one language Andy. Kethis, any rares here? He's got a Staryu from a mysterious ball. That's funny. I didn't even know that. Kind of cool going through your whole team's decks. Cryptic's got some good ones. Teddy Ursa's a nice one. A little single shiny. The rest are all hordes, I think. A Ditto. I actually have an alt Ditto. So I do have one extra, but I don't log my alts on here. So it's just regular ones. Bob's got some nice shinies. He sold his freaking Staryu. Dude, Bob has the biggest flat. Wait, where's Bob's? Oh yeah, the Riolu. He got a Riolu in a Swarm. Swarm shiny just pops up. Goes and checks it in Kanto on one of the islands. Bob in the mob, such a bozo. Dude, yeah. Isn't it a Lucario? I thought you evoed it. Not that it matters, but I was looking for Lucario in here. But yeah, that's insane. Sad about the Staryu sold, but yeah, crazy Lucario or Riolu. How many? I've done 490 before today, and then I'm on my 60th of today. I have one box. I'm gonna make another box. I got breeders ready. It's been logged up before. Oh, okay, cool. Yo, Despinley, how you doing, dude? I'm doing okay. Thanks for checking. Who else? Kevin? Dude, Kevin's been popping off. Is it Kevin or Kelvin? We have Kevin and Kelvin both. They've been popping off this war. One of them. I can't remember which one. I think it was Kevin. We got like 4 shinies this war. Just in this 1 week. Yo, Barrels, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Who else? We got the D-Bender. Aang, the D-Bender. He's got some decent ones. Mostly just Horde shinies again. Who else? Tolstoy's. I think most of the other lower ones are mostly Horde shinies. You got that goated Jinx here. I don't have that many because again, I just want the egg shiny, man. Just want that egg shiny. You tried the heal block magic card? Both of them don't. Oh, that sucks. Well, thanks for checking it. Kevin's been popping off? Okay. Insane day. Yeah, in 1 day, our team got a Swarm Riolu, an Egg Lileep, and a Phoebus fished. All in 1 day. All in like 3 hours or something. It was all just back to back to back. Okay, last 5. And then we're going to make another batch of alpha eggs. And then after that, I have a few more alphas. I think I have like 20 more after my box. I'm pretty sure I have 82 or 83 breeders. Thanks for the gym rerun video. It's been a game changer. Cool, man. I'm glad it's helpful for you. I'm actually working on a revamped, more consistent route for the Archeops team, especially since strings have been nerfed, so watch out for that one. I haven't been making many videos lately because I've been crazy busy with work, but it is slowing down. Summertime soon. Then it's summer off, so I'm looking forward to that. I got so many videos in the works. You're down at the bottom with your noob hordes? Don't worry, we just got to where I am too. My only relatively rare, I actually have a few singles. I have like 4 singles. I have a Beedrill single, I have a Eradicate single, a Graveler single, and a Swallow single, unfortunately. All obviously not rares, but I do have 4 singles. The rest are hordes. Sableye like the only relatively rare one, because it's like a low rate. Yeah, nothing else. Nothing else too rare. Phoebus on your charm. Dude, that day was crazy. I can't believe we got Swarm Riolu, Egg Lileep, and fishing. I think it was a fishing Phoebus, right? All at the same time. I don't think it was egged. Hope you pull the alpha before the regular. Dude, if I pull the alpha before the regular, I'm gonna lose my mind. That's gonna be so cool. Time to go back to Chasm? I will after this. The thing is, Chasm requires too many things. You kind of need like a Parasong protector, like Imprison Parasong. You need Damp for Explosion. You need like a whole bunch of things. Whereas here, it's just the only thing you need to watch out for is Roar. So I can hatch more eggs here. It's just a little easier. The most satisfying or rewarding shiny was Sableye for sure. Well, no, Ponyta, because it was my first. And my first shiny was super, super hype. Because it's actually one of the driest I went. It was about 60,000 since I started counting. I obviously didn't count for a while when I was starting the game. But I counted just about 60,000. So I was pretty dry on it, and it was my first, and I really wanted Ponyta. So yeah, it was really, really satisfying. And I just joined my team, so it was really cool. Other than that, Sableye was during a shiny war, and we were down, and it was like one of those comeback shiny. I think we ended up losing anyway, but it felt really good at the time. What else? Yeah, the recent Ninetails, I just got this the other day, during this shiny war, which is nice because I barely did any hordes as shiny. I'm at, for those who are just joining, I'm at almost 5,000 eggs just this war. Just this war, I've done 4,890 after these 5 hatch, just in this week. And then we're gonna do the 60 more, which is gonna pull us up to 4,950. That's gonna be the alphas. And then I gotta do 50 more eggs because the war ends tomorrow morning, and it's gonna be ended by the time I wake up. So I gotta I gotta hit 5k eggs. That's the goal. 5k eggs in a week. I don't want to say I did 4,950 eggs in a week. I gotta do 5,000 eggs in a week. So I was pretty lucky. I just broke from eggs for a little bit. Went and did some bulk pick swords and ended up hitting. Yeah, we were all at the FIBA spot. Yeah, that's cool, man. Finally done with all my mons for all my non-P1. Oh, cool. Good stuff, man. Yeah, let me know when you want to run it. As of tomorrow, I'm so excited to go back to doing reruns and stuff. But yeah, looking back, we got Phoebus here. What else? Anything else rare here? Not many rares here. I think as you go down, it gets less and less rare. For the most part. Ashlad. Yeah, we got some. Ooh. We got a lost Hoppip. I didn't actually know about that. It's interesting that just like actually going through this in detail. Learning about some of the struggles your team goes through. The 2 phase before the Haxorus. That's another one I have to get back to. I've done 30,000 encounters for Haxorus and I never got 8 either. Oh, they hatched. All right, we'll finish this up. Yeah, we'll finish looking through these. Seviper, nice shiny. We gotta get to. So we got Viril. Never said it out loud. It's funny all the names you read like every day, but you never actually say them out loud. One's on Shiro. Shiro's got the Empoleon. That's a huge flex shiny. Really, really nice one. Let's try tomorrow or Sunday after work. Dude, yeah, I'm down to run. I don't have recap for like a month, but I'll do it for just for some magma orbs and just to help you out. WXKTA, we got. Yeah, mostly just hordes. We got Cripe. This is actually our team leader. Doesn't have a huge amount of shinies, but he's got the Egg Charizard and the Egg Cradily. So he's got the double egg, which is really nice. Quality over quantity. And then we got I'd call him Togepi. Is this the... He did... This Flygon is crazy. This guy... Wait, is this the one? Am I thinking of the right guy? Someone in our team would know. Bob would know. Is this the guy? 1 egg encounter. He was literally breeding a 5x31 Flygon for raids, like for like a modest one for Heatran and like just raids. And I'm pretty sure on the final breed, it cracked shiny. So I'm pretty sure he just cracked a 5x31. Yeah, the Cradily got really lucky on, by the way. Yeah, 90 encounters. He got really lucky on that one. But yeah, Togepi got freaking... I'm pretty sure it was final breed. And... yeah, insane. So other than that, Stantler, underrated. I really want a Stantler just for Christmas. It's like the best Christmas shiny. Have it as your follower, dress up like Santa Claus. It's good shit. Kind of forgot though, he ran P2 in our run today. It's perfect. Yeah, it's a 5x31 modest shiny Flygon, and he just got it luckily. That day was amazing. Yeah, that day was nuts. If you catch any OT Ditto, can you breed it with any Mon and keep it OT? No. No, if you get an OT Ditto, the Ditto to OT doesn't actually matter. You need to keep the species the same to get a shiny. So if you have like a shiny, like if I took a shiny Ditto, like an alpha shiny Ditto, and bred it with a non-OT shiny Absol, it would just come out unknown OT. So you can't do that. You can never change the species of an OT shiny. It's impossible to change the species. I came in after it all happened. Dude, yeah, that was a crazy day. We gotta like celebrate that day every year. Like March, what was it, March? I thought it was March, February 15th? Was February 15th the day? Did Wada put it in here too? February 16th, February 15th, 16th, something in there. And then, kind of near the bottom, not to blow past these guys, but I do want to make the eggs. Yeah, Kala got some nice hordes. Most of these guys got the hordes. Oh, Tree, this guy's a monster. He's lived in Petalburg for like years, just phasing on singles. All he's done is he just came out of Petalburg finally. He spent like 2 years doing nothing but doing singles in Petalburg. He just wanted a single, like a Trico. Bro got really unlucky. February 15th, that's the day. We'll celebrate it next year. How'd a guy do that with a Larvesta on my team? It was his first shiny. 2x31 modest Larvesta. Dude, that's crazy. Poor Snack, no spherical. Dude, yeah. It'll come soon. Computer's life. Good stuff. Okay, so we got, he just hit this Voltorb, what, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. It's a nice one. Kakashi, couple phases for Haxorus. And then I'll probably just go through these ones pretty quick. Basculin, Driftbloom, Mimi. Yeah. I don't know if there's going to be any rares down here. Couple single Gothitels. The Cherubi, that just happened in War. That was day 1 of War. Bro hits 2 single shinies on the first day of War, and it was bonus. So yeah, he gave us a hell of a lead in this War. Because hitting a Honey Tree shiny and a single encounter shiny on day 1, that kind of set the stage for the War, unfortunately. What else we got? Daniel's got the Pinsir. And a Ferrothorn, okay. I don't know if I've seen that one. And a Levdisc. That was Brytown. He just started shunting at this War, and I think in this War alone, he's got, what, 3 shinies, and he, like, just started shunting, which is really cool. Wagon, Salty. Yeah. Levdisc is a nice one. Glaceon from a Swarm. Huh. I don't know if I've seen that one. Sierra Luna, I gotta ask her about that. And any other standouts? We got this. Was that the one we just saw? I think we literally just watched him catch that one, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So that's our team shiny list, and you can look at those shiny Pokedex too. But yeah, go to the shiny board. This is such a cool website, and you can look up anybody. You can look me up on it. You can look anyone who signed up on it, and you can just see everybody's shinies. They got leaderboards, so you can see who's got the most shinies, who's got the least, that kind of stuff. Scrolled right by you. Sorry, dude. I do want to make some eggies. At the end, I was just kind of speeding through trying to find some standouts. Okay, we're just gonna make some. Sorry for anybody that I scrolled past. I know I'm pretty quick at the end there. Okay, let's just double check, make sure we got our mail fields. Good. Okay, so we should be good. I'm gonna make a couple. I'm not gonna spend the whole charm making eggs. I might make a couple boxes, and then I think I'm just gonna single. Yo, Matthew, how you doing, dude? Did your war start yet? Yes, it did. It's actually just about to end. This is the last day of the war. This is why we're going hard on the eggs. I'm actually gonna go to a different breeder. This one's not feeling lucky. Actually, the main reason is I need like a background for my chat, because when I'm in a really bright area like that, it's kind of hard to read. Who's got a good one? You know, maybe. Actually, I like Sinnoh. This one's got kind of a similar problem. But we'll be okay. You see yourself. Oh, cool. I started playing again after a 1-year break. Looking through your boxes, trying to figure out. I'm just gonna do one first. I always do one just to start because the text is longer, so it wastes less time. Okay, here we go. Let's pop one. Okay. I just started playing again after a 1-year break. I feel like looking through my boxes trying to figure out what I was doing is the hardest thing to do. Yeah, I just take it slow and just start like running back and forth in grass or grab a rerun team and stumble through a rerun or something like that. I don't know if you've done the stories, but there's a lot of stuff you can do, pretty low stakes stuff you can do in this game. But welcome back to the game, dude. Glad to have you back. My rats and alien don't stand out? Oof. Sorry, dude. They stand out in my heart, don't worry. Just not in my words. I might just do one box and the alpha box, and then just go do singles. I gotta do, oops. I gotta do one extra box after. I gotta do one extra box after the alpha box is hatched, because then I'll be past 5k eggs, and I want to pass 5k eggs. It's a big goal. Let's make a new goal. Get inspired by guides or other players, and then start grinding. Exactly, dude. Yeah, or like grab a shiny you want to go for and just start. Like, the game always comes back to you. Like, any game you've played for any reasonable amount of time will come back to you if you just spend some time on it. Just do some like shiny hunting, some really low stakes, pretty chill thing, and as you play it'll come back, start to trickle back into it bit by bit. Do like a gym rerun if you can, and don't stress about it. A lot of people get stressed about like hyper optimizing their gym rerun. If you're doing some gyms, you're better than not doing any gyms. And as you do more, you'll get better, like more efficient over time. Glad to help out wherever I can. I have the 2 turtle, 2 Typhlosion gym team. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the old school one. So I make sure I'm collecting some gym money each day. Working to try to get a 3rd region in Hoenn. Yeah, nice. Yeah, try to get the regions done. I just focus on getting the regions done. If you add 1 Blastoise, like a water spout, make sure you have the egg move water spout. Adding a Blastoise to that team can be really good too, just because it helps cover some of the teams that that struggle with just the fire damage. That's usually the team I recommend to beginners. That's like the best beginner rerun team, is if you do the 2 Typhlosion Eruption, will get you through pretty much all the gyms in like a reasonable amount of time. And then once you got that down and you got some good funds, then you can start worrying about optimizing it a little further with like either 6 pillars or 7 hells or my rerun team, whatever you need. I need a fancy name for my rerun. Everyone's got these like badass 7 hells rerun. Mine's just like my 5 mon. I just like to use 5 Pokemon so I can level up. Should have been like super eternal maximum damage DPS monster hardcore carry, something like that. They call it a rerun of 5 fossils. Oh, that's cool. 5 fossils. Huh. I never heard of that. I like that. The max profit team? Yeah, true. I find it anyway. I have some breeds that I make. I can't say I'm too loud, but some breeds you make bank off of leveling. So yeah, go dig deep in that GTL and you'll find some things that you make a lot of. Oh, I'm fucking this up. I'm supposed to be gendering these guys. Gender. Oops. Oh well. Just a couple. Might need to buy some dittos next time. That's fine. I used to breed a bunch of Ghastlies and Blastoises, Smeargles, and some others, so I have a bunch of materials. I don't want to touch. Until I remember what to do with them. Okay, yeah. Yeah, be careful, like, don't, like, give away your stuff, but even just selling it off is always, it's not a bad idea if you need some money. Because the Archeops? Yeah, dude. That's actually a really cool name. I like that. 5 fossils. Freaking Archeops ain't much, but it's honest work. True, true. The boon run? Yeah, the massive booner run. If you want a massive booner in your bank account, then do the 5 Pokemon run. That's the way to go. I made a box of Alpha Among Us. It was a pain in the ass. Sorry, it's hard to read and do this. To do the Fateful Encounter messages? Dude, yeah. The first time I popped these guys, it was really annoying. Luckily, it only happens the first time you do Fateful Encounter. So now that I'm rebreeding them, it's not a big deal. But yes, that was very annoying. It was a surprise to me too. The first time I did it, I didn't expect it. So I was all eager. We need to ask the Chinese community what they call it. So we can get the Google Translate. That would be cool. I'm curious what the Chinese community does for reruns. I've been watching a lot of Billy lately. I should, just because I've been trying to figure out, they've re-optimized the Lunatone team. So I think I got it translated. I built 3 just to test with like varying levels of budget, just to see if they work. And I got a couple other people helping me test it out, so hopefully it works. But it seems like I've watched a few videos on it. It seems pretty good. Like really consistent. Hell yeah, Con! Thank you for leading us to victory, dude. Well, I know we haven't won yet, but at this point, it's yeah. Thank you for leading us so strongly. I'll say that. It's been a hell of a war, and yeah, I hope we get that shiny Absol or Shalfa Absol in the log tomorrow morning. But thanks for hanging out, man, and thanks for being team captain. Good to see you, dude. Are we talking E4 reruns? No, I know what they do for E4 reruns. I've actually been testing the Chinese team lately. I reworked their the Ho-Oh strat. So there's 2 really common strats in the Chinese community for Ho-Oh. Well, there's 3. There's like the old Mantine strat some people still do. There's the one I made the video on, which uses the Reckless E4 team for Ho-Oh. The issue with that one is you can't go budget. And now there's the new Elite 4 team, the Wild Taste or whatever, the one with Cloyster and Scrafty. So that's what I've been using for Elite 4 lately. And because of that, I don't have the same moveset on my Poliwrath or my Chandelure. And I don't want to breed 5x31s for Ho-Oh. So I did some digging, and I know it's been brought to the community by a couple people, the Lunatone strat, but they reworked the IVs, because I went back to Billy just to double check it. And they reworked the IVs compared to when it was brought to the, or the EVs rather, compared to when it was brought to the English community. And you can make it way more budget. Yo, Kedois, thank you for the membership, dude, the YouTube membership. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you for your support. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just testing out that Ho team. But what I was talking about is I'm curious what they do for gym reruns. Like, I don't know if there's like some secret Chinese gym rerun. That'd be kind of cool to check. Was it Cloyster Scrafty the new best team? Yeah, it's crazy good, dude. I've ran it like 5 times, and it's crazy good. The only big downside to it is you have to pay way more attention. The Reckless team was slower, but you just kind of do what it tells you to do, set up, and then it's pretty foolproof. This one has a lot more caveats, so it's like you have to be really careful of different things and use correct moves on correct things a lot more often. It's a lot less obvious exactly what you're supposed to do. But if you do read it and you know how the translations work, then it's like freaking flawless. And way quicker setups because you're using +2 moves every time. So you're not sitting there calm minding 6 times and then using next speed on Chandelure. You just friggin' like shell smash 3 times and then sweep. And you don't set up rocks because you have like icicle spears. So, but then it's like if you icicle spear the wrong time, there's a couple other caveats you got to be careful and mindful of. I'm gonna call that. We're just gonna go single for the rest of this. I don't want to do any more eggs because I've been doing too many eggs, guys. I'm burned out of the eggs. Okay, so we'll do this. Just need to do this from muscle memory. Yeah, thank you so much, Godoys. I really appreciate that, man. It means a lot to have that support. And hopefully, I know I've been slacking on the videos lately. I swear I'm not gone, just busy. And this shiny ore is tough. 3 more weeks of school, and then we're on break. Then the videos should be flowing. Okay. Breed new team, new optimized team comes out, breed again, a new team comes out, breed again. Exactly. So it keeps the game interesting, whatever. Any chance to make a video on it? Definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be making a video on it. I'm going to be making a few videos. Yo, Mossy OG, thank you for the follow, dude. I got a few new videos. I want to make an updated Ho-Oh video. Well, I haven't even tested it. I'm talking on my ass without. And I watched a bunch of videos. I did a ton of translation. But I haven't actually tested it. I have bred the teams, yes, but I actually bred 3 versions of the team. Just at like varying budgets, just to see how far I can push it down. So I need to level all 3. So it's like 9 Pokemon. I'm going to level up to 100 EV train. But I did the translation work during my Shiny War. So I haven't really had time to, obviously I haven't had time to level or EV train. All I've been doing is shiny hunting for a week straight. But we're finally free tomorrow morning. Tonight for me, because by the time I wake up, the war is going to be over. So this is my last night. Such a is using Anger Point Krook and some Flying Mons. A Sniper. Critting. Interesting. For, is that for gym reruns? Togekiss is an interesting pick for gym reruns because it's Super Luck, right? Super Luck is RNG heavy. The issue with gym reruns is it's hard to tell who's pushing for like records. Because like if you watch Rainer do gym reruns, like if you watch some of his videos where he's pushing like 30 plus gyms in an hour, it looks really impressive and you're like, damn, I wish I could try it. But a lot of it's like really intense, like record pushing ones. He actually scouts all the gyms to make sure he knows each team, and then he can map it out from there just for like his own, just for wanting to try it out. So I watched some of his stuff, and then I saw like the Zapdos Excadrill, like EQ discharge spam. So I actually tried that when I was coming up with my 5 Pokemon team, because I'm like, whoa, that seems OP. Like discharge with Zapdos, EQ with Excadrill. Excadrill's immune to discharge. Zapdos immune to EQ. It should like cut through so many teams. But like so many teams have 1 Flying Mon, which EQ is immune to, or 1 Ground Mon. Like even like the Water Gyms doesn't work with the Quagsire, or like literally like a Ground Gym won't work because they got I don't know, some like flying, like an Archeops or something like that, or Aerodactyl or something like that. So, and each gym leader has like 5 teams, so you don't even notice it until like a week or 2 into testing, and you're like, holy shit, this team's flawless. And then all of a sudden you roll the bad team, and you're like, oh, well, back to the drawing board. Yo, Huntress Clarice, how you doing, dude? I still use the Cavs Lunatone strat, and it works great. Yeah, exactly. So, that's the Lunatone strat. So the one I've been looking at is literally the exact same strat, just way more budget. So I made all my teams for about 100k each. So it's basically just the exact same strat with a different EV spread. So that, and the same like 10 turn setup. It's just so that you can make it with like 20-ish defensive IVs. Especially since you're using Lunatone and Rotom, you have to use Dittos to breed them up, so it gets really damn expensive. really quick if you're trying to go for like all 25 plus defense. So the videos I was watching, some of them were running it with like 15 in their defenses. So I made a couple like that, and it's like I literally made the teams for like the whole team for 100k 3 times. So I spent 300k trying to make it, just with different like different IB spreads. One's a little bit less budget, it's like closer to the 25. One's like strict 20-ish, and then one I made a little more budget, a couple above 20, a couple below 20, just to see how I want to make sure they work with all 3. Cool, Mossy, glad that they can help you out, dude. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah, Jimmy runs. Okay, cool. If you have any links, I'd love it if you shot me a link. If you do come across, like if you're watching Billy and you find anything interesting, especially with like Jimmy runs, I'd love to find something new on there. That'd be cool. Dude, yeah, levitate and air balloons all over the place. Levitate's not as big a deal. That's why I went with the Excadrill over Garchomp. Garchomp's a really bad EQ user because it doesn't have Mold Breaker. Levitate you can counter with Excadrill because you just have Mold Breaker. But then again, you're like recommending. I even feel silly with the current thing I'm testing, because I'm like saying you're gonna use Heatran for a Jimmy run. It seems silly because it's like Heatran's like you gotta finish your decks and build a team for it. Especially the people who build Dig Strat, it's like now you're paying 2 million for it. Like if you go Ox Strat, you can get it for a couple 100,000, but yeah, recommending a hidden ability, Excadrill. I guess they've gone down since they released the new ball. They're still pretty expensive because you don't need alpha. Yeah, 400k, not too bad, I guess. How long's the war? Just 1 week. 1 week. So we're on day 7 right now. This is the final day. So 5k eggs in 1 week. It's been a hell of a week. Actually working on a program that checks if your strat can KO all the team combination of a gym. Like you can input a team. Whoa, dude, that would be crazy. What? Dude, that would be next level shit. 6 Pillars uses Garchomp with Dragon Claw for Levitate. Yeah. 6 Pillars is insane. Don't get me wrong. But it is way too much. Like, there's way too many things to watch out for. So it's not for me. I just want to spam A, other than like maybe 1 or 2 situations. But I just, personally, I'm not a big fan of like, if this, then this strats. I got a couple of those in mind, but I try to keep them as few as possible. I set 5 to be the cap on mine, so I think I have 5 caveats in mine. Or like alternate ifs. Dude, yeah, if you come up with a tool like that, you would you'd be a game changer. The last day today? Yeah, last day today. This is the final. This is my final shot. That's why I'm popping all my alpha eggs today. We are all done after today. I can't wait to get back to Jimmy running. Holy shit. I want to do an Elite 4 or something. It was in game. I was randomly spectating. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, if you do come across anything, I'll do some searching. I've been back on the Billy grind lately. Definitely less ace spammable. Yeah, that's the issue. Since I usually do mine on mobile. Like if I was more of a PC player, I'd probably just do 6 Pillars. But since I'm typically on mobile, and like half the time I'm like at the gym, not even looking at my screen, I just want to like memorize the route. And even now I'm like, you gotta watch, like now that I have the new one memorized, it's like I know when to spam Lava Plume or Eruption, but there's really few differences. Yeah, if I want to think, I'll just do an Elite 4. And I don't really play enough in which I'm gonna be like sitting down and dedicating enough time to like sit down at my PC and do a 6 Pillars and an Elite 4 rerun. Interesting, ain't happening. We're testing a new Elite 4 closest strat on PokeKing. Dude, it's so good. I've done it a few times. It's so good. Must sit? Yes. Have I prepared a shop at Absol? No, I haven't prepared anything for Alpha. Or, I mean, any Absol reaction. I feel like I can't, because if I do that, my brain's gonna... I'm gonna get too expectant of it. So I'll do it after I get it. I have some theories about how to improve the Jimmy run, but it's a bitch to breed all the mons to test. And like, what ideas, if you don't mind sharing? Almost 4-5 E4. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm finding too. I haven't actually hit 5 yet, but I've got really damn close. It's mostly my mistakes though. Like whenever, yeah, I'm still learning. I've only done 5 runs on it, so I'm still kind of learning it. But I've made mistakes in most of them. You just got to read it really carefully. Is this the best spot to hunt Absol? It's one of the best. There's a couple. It's basically, in my opinion, it's this or Giant Chasm are like the 2 best. I like Giant Chasm because the phases are better, and there's Metagross there. This one has Swampert. Also, it's like Kecleon and Tropius, which are technically rare, but I'm just not a big fan of. I've already phased at Giant Chasm, but Giant Chasm is tough because you need to have Damp to counter Explosion for Drifblim. You also need, and Soul Rock and Lunatone, I think. You also need counter Perish Song. So you need multiple mons. Whereas here, you just need to counter Roar. So you just bring Suction Cup. So it's easier when you're hatching to just hatch here. So this is one of the best. I have a video that compares all the different Absol hunting spots if you're curious. If there's a way to get more gyms done if you use Leppas, definitely, yeah. There's also, you can get way more gyms done if you're doing like item swaps and stuff like that. My gym run doesn't really work well with Leppa alternates because you do take hits in some of the gyms. My routing has accounted for the gyms that survive and hit you. That's where I've done my my routing through, basically. That's like why I have the order set up. So there are probably some instances in which you could, but I don't do it just because most of the time you need to heal anyway, because you've probably taken some damage here and there. But you probably could in some, like if you go through a few gyms and if you get good RNG, because it's most of them are like you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting hit. So if you get lucky and you don't end up getting hit, then yeah, you just Leppa and keep going. Again, I'm on mobile when I do my gym runs, so I don't want to mess with items. Picked up a Retroid, dude, nice. Retroid looks super cool. I think some improvements can be made with doing some box swapping, having more specific teams. Oh yeah, definitely. If you had more specific teams, like if you had multiple teams and you swapped, like let's say you went in Hoenn and you took like Team A and then you went over to like, instead of healing, you just swapped to like an alternate team. Like you swapped like Togekiss in instead of Archeops or something like that. You definitely could optimize it more. Yeah. That's just more that 6 pillars type thing that I was talking about, where I'm like, I just don't want to think that hard during a Jimmy run. This spot's tedious since you can't. Yeah. I find Giant Chasm worse, honestly. I usually shunt there, but the issue is like here you're walking slow, but the encounter rate is actually really high. So you only take like 3 steps usually and you get an encounter. Whereas Giant Chasm, all of the encounters are uncommon, except for Tangela. They're all uncommon, rare, or lure. So you end up like going back and forth, like half of a freaking lure. Not half a lure, but like sometimes like a quarter of a lure you waste just running back and forth. So I find this spot actually better. Like if I want to be more AFK, I come to this spot. If I'm more active, then I go to the other spot because the encounter rate is so much lower. Whereas here you have a bunch of common encounters, so you end up in more encounters overall. Make a translation for Pokemon King? Oh, for real? Are you guys gonna work on that? That would be crazy. It's a huge job. Were you, oh, I was just gonna check if you were you involved in the other translation? I don't know. No, like not on the Reckless translation, because that was a hell of a job. I can't imagine after putting all that work in that they're going to be eager to do it again. So I think, I can't remember who, but somebody on Pori who was involved in the translation just said that they're not going to do it, just because Reckless still works decently. I can't remember who said that though. But yeah, Reckless, it might have been Free Reign, if I remember. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure Free Reign just said that Reckless still works fine, so I think they're just going to stick to it. I might be wrong with that though. I can't remember exactly who it was. Kind of thinking to make it brain dead, you just do a full team swap each time. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Try to optimize as much as you could by pressing a person. Honestly, I think healing from like just PC box swapping is actually faster than talking to the PC person most of the time. Yeah, test it out. Let me know what you come up with. I can, if you shoot me a message, because I'll probably forget, but if you shoot me a message on Discord right now, it'll make me remember, because I'll check it after. I can share a spreadsheet with you in which you can log you can log each of your how like each attempt goes. I just have the leads of all 5 teams of every gym spread in a spreadsheet, and then has 3 attempt slots, so you can write like if it was a clean sweep, or if you struggled, or what you think you could change for next time, those kind of things. So I can share that with you. Might save you some work. Yeah, suction cups is for the Midina and Puccina, I think. Both have a roar. One of them has a roar. So you need suction cups for the roar, otherwise they'll just end the encounter on you. I'm in the Poor Reckless Discord, and they said they weren't planning on supporting multiple teams. Yeah, and that's totally fair. Like, they're still, like, I give them like a hell of a lot of credit. The work that they put on the Reckless translation is absurd, but it still doesn't even have all the solves. Like, there's a couple that are missing in it. And it's like, again, no, like the amount of work that they put into it and the success of it is insanely high, but there is a couple solves missing here and there. So I can't imagine how much time it would take to do that again. So I feel like just doing the Reckless team is totally reasonable, and it's a good starting point. It'll get majority of people into Elite 4 rerunning and work for the majority of people. If you want to be more hardcore, you could learn Chinese translations and learn the Wild Taste team. I like Poke King better. I'm not gonna lie. I like the English. Like, obviously, just reading English is easier, but there's something that feels more satisfying about like finding how the connection works on Poke King, and like reading something and being like, I don't know, that like moment where you're trying to figure it out. I don't know. I find it more satisfying. Oh, thanks, Ren. I hope so too. Too lazy to make mods for it without having the tool. Yeah, if we had the tool, that'd be nice. You can also look at the team. Zanarchy has a spreadsheet with every team lead, all the flash fire, all the levitates, air balloons, everything mapped out. So you can use that to help if you're planning on using like discharge or earthquake or something like that. All the red strats still work, yes. However, I have found a few things that make them not work. So I've noted, I think all of them or most of them have a pinned comment. So just make sure to check the pinned comment. There might be a slight alteration to them. So like, for example, the Generation 4 video, I didn't know why occasionally the Staraptor would close combat you. Or you'd even get a Garchomp come in and Fire Blast, or a Pikachu come in and Grass Knot. Basically, it just comes down to like if you're running like a pure defensive Metagross, it doesn't work, so you need a non-pure defensive Metagross. So some like special defense investment. You basically want to like encourage the AI to swap to a physical move rather than a special move. Whereas if you're full impish defense, it doesn't work because it's going to switch to a special move. Stuff like that. So if you can just check the pin comment. But yeah, they all still work for me. When is red? I did it actually during war. I just ran out, popped a coin, did it really quick. Red. One day. Nice. Is it translated for Pokecking that kind of works? Work in progress? On Patrasi's Discord. Oh, cool. You can download it and oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. I'll check that out. The market? Yeah, the market's definitely slower than usual right now. It's kind of downtime, you know, like event season ended. Nothing's really happened since summer's coming up, so less people are playing games, more people are starting to go outside and stuff like that. I think it usually slows down around this time. I'm sure over the next couple months, people will start coming back, but probably closer to the next event season. No, I do not have a non-shiny, or I don't have a non-alpha shiny Absol. I don't have any shiny Absol. I've just been grinding my ass off for it. I'm really hoping I can get it soon. So when I say I did 5k eggs this week, I mean I did not do 5k alpha eggs. I did 5k regular eggs. Because I just want the regular one. Or if I could get the alpha, obviously I'd take the alpha. But obviously I'm not a billionaire. You have to get one since your logo has it? Exactly, dude. I just need a shiny Absol. That's why I've just been going hard for it over the last couple months. I went for it, like I started it about a year ago, shunting it, and then I took a bit of a break. Mostly, I wanted the Red Reaper Hood, and the Red Reaper Hood grind took me a long time. Because it was like 100 mil. When I bought it, it was like 100 mil. It's tanked a bit since then. But I had to save up 100 mil, and then, that was literally just like gym reruns. I don't flip, so it was just gym reruns and breeding till I got 100 mil. So yeah, that was a rough go. So I took several months off to get that, and then event season hit, so I'm not egging during event season. But now I'm back at it, so I'm hoping I can get it. Hopefully tonight would be ideal. But yeah, like I said, I did 5k eggs just in 1 week this week, so it's been very intense grind. There are only 2 Shalfa male fields on the market. How will there are only 2 Shalfa male fields on the market? How will I breed my Absol? So one kind of solution I came up with, because I had thought about that, is like I only buy them if they have 31 attack or speed in the breed. Like these are the breeders I buy, and then I don't buy them if they have 31 special attack, unless they're really cheap. Like I might go with that one because it's got 25 like really good defenses. So they all my breeders actually have like decent attacker speed, so they will have they'll have decent IVs. But other than that, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. The Lo-Fi Baldur's Gate, dude, that Lo-Fi Baldur's Gate music is nuts. I love that shit. Dude, Baldur's Gate is such a damn good game. So I missed it earlier, but do you have videos on Alpha Team Guide? Yes, I do. If you actually type !alpha, the Alpha team should pop up. Should just link you to the video. How much money did you need for the shunt? Like for an egg shunt? So I'm about 100 mil into my egg shunt so far, just for the regular Absol. The average, like if I hit exactly odds, like 30k on the alpha hunt, it'll be 1.4 billion. So I ain't got that kind of money. So I'm just kind of swinging for luck here and just seeing. Whenever I got some extra money, I throw it at the alpha hunt. But yeah, I've spent about 100 mil on the regular egg hunt. Because I'm at, I got a counter on my phone. Where am I at? 27,390 regular eggs. And then I was at 490 alpha eggs before today. So it's at 490, and then I just did 120. So 610 alpha eggs now. Which, like, each alpha egg costs 45k, because gender plus 40k usually. So spent 27.5 mil just on 600 encounters. Ugh, that's why I don't like to do the math on it. I just spend money. I just don't think about it. Just don't think about what you spend on an egg hunt. If you have to think about how much you're spending, you don't have enough to egg hunt. If you make 400k a day, you'll make 100 mil in 250 days. Exactly. And that's my thing, is I just Jimmy run like every day. How will I breed? Oh yeah. Yeah, so I can check the IVs on these guys and hopefully they're pretty good. But I just try to keep the IVs up pretty decent, but yeah, we'll see. Yo, Balazay, thank you for the follow. How you doing? But yeah, so, like, I don't know, if I just click on a random one, like, it has decent defenses. The attack's a little low, 31 speed, 31 attack. Like, I think most of them should have at least 131, or at least, like, a decent, like, even that I'd be okay with. And then I just watch the market over time. So when you're breeding alphas, you're always going to end up with decent IVs. Just because, I think that's the one I just opened. Yeah, so they're all like decent IVs. The only thing I watch out for is I typically don't buy them if they have a 31 in special attack. Because that's kind of just like a wasted IV. In the filter, put 30 as max IV for attack. Oh, that's true. Yeah, good point. That's actually a really good suggestion, because that would cut out all those. Thank you. Oops. All right. Hold up. Wait, why are these so... Am I... Max 30, right? This is max. Shouldn't these not be popping up? Oh, because I... Wait. Am I crazy? Am I missing something? Male field alpha 31 or 30. Why is it still showing 31s? You got to do at least 2 required IVs. Oh, I see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Because now it needs less than 30 and one of these 2. Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, that works better. Thank you. Good suggestion. I saw shiny Starmie with 31 attack adamant. Oh no. That's rough. You have 100 hours in Baldur's Gate 3? Dude, nice. I have probably about the same. I don't even think I ever finished it. But I put about 100 hours into it. Maybe a little more. Dude, shiny Espeon is so cool. I know green shinies get a bad rap, but there's some good green shinies out there. Espeon is one of them. Just for anyone who doesn't know, there's got to be one out there, right? Yeah. Like, that is a damn good shiny. That's probably, if I ever hit on an Eevee, I'd probably evolve it into an Espeon. Like, Vaporeon's cool. I'm a sucker for purple shinies. But, like, this is a really nice one. It sucks that there's so many bad green shinies, because I feel like it gives green shinies just a bad reputation. Umbreon's a really good shiny too. Best, maybe. I mean, it is really good. Like the compare, yeah, like it's good. Best though, hard to say. I think I'm still an Espeon lover. And then Vaporeon is a good one too. I feel like these are the... Oh, there's no Vaporeon. Huh. Why is this thing 88 mil? 2019. Who the hell is trying to sell this thing for 88 mil? Kento friends. I think that one's a little rare, but it's not 88 mil, is it? But yeah, I'd probably go Espeon if I had the choice. Shiny Eevee is cool too. Like one of our teammates, Zero, he keeps his just as an Eevee. And it looks pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't keep mine as an Eevee, but it's not bad. I still think Espeon's the best out of them. But yeah, Umbreon's definitely a solid pick. Just flexing for the memes, yeah. Oh, this is a random Espeon. That's crazy, dude. Imagine hitting... all these ones for sale are just random Espeons. Or no, this one's hat. Yeah, this one was hatched. This one was met. Yeah. This one was hatched. That Espeon's is random though. That's crazy. Okay, we got a couple more hatches. And no luck yet. We got 30 alphas left. And then we could breed a few more. We still have I have 21 more breeders we could go through. So we'll see. We'll see. Be kind of nice to, you know, hit the Shalfa. Of course, it would be nice. Yeah, I can't. Last day of Shiny War hitting a Shalfa while we're already ahead would be crazy. What a way to finish the war. So yeah, we got these. They don't show you IVs, do they? Like, it'd be nice if they even showed you the IV range of the breed in there. Is it free for all or team? It's team, so it's team versus team, 2 teams. A free for all war would be crazy. I feel like that would turn into a bloodbath. Kind of fun though. But yeah, we split ours into 2. We got really lucky on our team though, just right off the bat. Day 1, we had bonuses for single encounters. So we do bonus days where you get double points for specific types of encounters. So one day you get double points for hordes, one day you get double points for singles. Today is double points for eggs. That's why I saved all my alphas for today. Because any egg is double point. So even if you do like a alpha is more than a regular egg, and then you get double. So yeah, we got really lucky though. Yeah, day 1, one of our guys hit a single on bonus day, for singles. And then same guy, same day, hit a honey tree and got one. So we got a huge lead right off the bat. And the other team, they didn't get any single encounters on day one. So they kind of fell behind right off the bat, unfortunately. And then it's been an uphill battle for them ever since. He got a Cherubi. Cherubi. What's it called? Cherubi, right? Yeah, this little fella. Yeah, Cherubi. Super cool. I can't believe we've got 2 honey tree shinies in our war. This morning, our team captain hit an A-palm in a honey tree too. It's 2 honey tree shinies just in 1 week. It's crazy. I didn't prep any honey, unfortunately. How many hours till it's over? We have excuse me, 10 hours. But I'm going to bed pretty soon. And then, like, just after these eggs hatch, I'll be going to bed. And by the time I wake up, I'll probably be done. I'm a little worried because I've been home with my daughter. She's been sick all week and coughing in my face while I'm trying to comfort her and make her feel better. And suddenly, throughout the stream, I've noticed my nose is starting to run and I'm starting to sneeze. I'm a little worried. I'm starting to not feel so hot. So, yikes. I was feeling pretty good all day and I feel like it's starting to hit me. So hopefully not. Hopefully I can fight it off. I'm gonna slam some vitamin C before bed. Hope for the best. I don't got time to be sick right now. If I got a honey tree shiny, I'd want a Munchlax or a Burmy. Oh, really? I like the Cherubi. I think it's cool. A-palm is crazy. I didn't even know you could get that in a honey tree. I don't really do that. Our team captain, he hit the A-palm this morning. He master balled it just for the flex. So now he's got a master ball A-palm. What shiny mod are you using? I think it's called Sparkly Shinies or something like that. But it is really nice. I would super highly recommend it. But yeah, even like, this was the shiny I got during war. I guess you can't see it as much on this. But yeah, little sparkles on it. Who's it look good on? This guy looks cool on. It's interesting because it goes off the sprite speed. Actually, it doesn't work really well on him. So it goes off the sprite speed. Since Sableye has like a pause, there's a bit of a pause. If it's a really fast shiny, so like where's Beedrill? Beedrill, his is like spamming out because it goes so quick. Also, it shifts a little to the side. But yeah, it's cool. Gives it the little sparkle. Slower ones sparkle a little slower. But yeah, I really recommend having it. It looks really nice. Will you Master Ball Absol? No, I would, because I'd like to have it in a Master Ball. But I'm going to be breeding it. So, since I'm going to be breeding it, there's no point, because it'll just go away. I'd rather have a good one than have one in a Master Ball, if it's like modest or something like that. Would you give up 3 of your shinies to have a guaranteed Shalfa next one? I would give up all of my shinies for a guaranteed Shalfa. I'd give up all my shinies and all my items. I'd give up everything. A Shalfa Absol would be more worth it than like everything in my entire account. So yes, Red Reaper. I got a Red Reaper hood, a Black Reaper hood. I got what, 16 shinies. I'd give them all up for Shalfa Absol. It's like over $1 bill for a Shalfa Absol. I can't believe that one sold this week for 1.1 bill for a perfect Shalfa. That's crazy cheap. I feel like he definitely got undersold on that. Yeah, sorry I can't give you the direct link. A teammate of mine linked it to me. Looks good on the rat. Linked in team chat. Oh yeah, that's true. That does look cool. It's a nice speed. It does look kind of crazy with some of the really fast sprites. Yeah, it does look good on that one. The dog, or the rat. Yo, Dalcho D, thank you for the follow. The shop Absol and the GDL sold? Yeah, it did. I think it sold yesterday. It was crazy cheap. So I'm not surprised it sold. Do you think he could have gotten more? I think he could have gotten more. For a perfect Java, he could have at least posted it up for 2 bill and then had it like expire and then post it up for like 1.7 bill and then, you know, like work your way down. You're paying 25k per listing. Like that's max. You might as well be patient with it. He probably just got lucky, I'm assuming. And just popped off like right near the end of the build. But yeah, I think 1.1 is way too cheap, personally. Just because it's such a rare shiny, because it's not a random spawn, right? It's only event exclusive. And there's only ever been one event. Like maybe in a couple of years if they reuse the same raids, and then you get a chance at it once a year. But like, it's the final raid in Halloween. You only get one. Like the base price of them is 250k. Like just for Absol. So like it's pretty damn expensive. Like it's not a Shalfa starter by any means, but it's pretty damn rare. And a perfect. It was like 5x31 Adam, wasn't it? Yeah, I definitely would never sell that. But if I did sell it, I definitely wouldn't be underselling it. I'd be patient on that sell. If it's the difference between waiting 2 months to sell it and making like 1.8 bill versus being quick and selling it for 1.1 bill, you could freaking bet everything I'm gonna wait 2 months for 800 million. Never have to think about money again. Yeah, that's almost the issue though, because I thought about that. Like I always thought about it if I caught like let's say like a random encounter, a shiny Zapdos, and like I think I saw the last shiny Zapdos sold for, was it 7 bill or something like that? I can't remember the exact number. It was around 7 bill for the shiny Zapdos, and I was like that's cool and all, but at the same time, actually, while I'm still on Charm, let me start this out. I think I'm gonna make these eggs while I'm on Charm. Let's go here. I need to make sure. I screwed up and forgot to gender a couple of them, so I will have to deal with that. But these are all females. And then, oh, I'm almost out of money. Crap. Whatever. I'll do the last one too. We'll do, where is it? This one can come here, and you can go with any female. This one, sure. Okay, so breed all these just while I'm still on my Charm. But yeah, if you randomly hit an OT Zapdos and you sell it for 8 bill or 7 bill or whatever it was, and then you never think about money again, like what are you gonna do? Like, isn't, like, you just build all the stuff you want and then you're done? Like, I don't know. I guess you just shiny hunt forever. But, like, I get kind of bored shiny hunting. Like, just shiny hunting. I like shiny hunting here and there, but egging, like, having enough money to infinitely egg sounds like torture to me. Honestly, it sounds terrible. Because all you're doing is like this nonstop. As somebody who's been egging nonstop for a week, it feels like torture. I don't want to do that. I like doing my reruns. I enjoy like optimizing PvE stuff. I really like that stuff. I like earning money and making the account value like go up. So I feel like just having that instant, like, just never worry about money, like it's like a money, I don't know. You ever, like, you guys have played The Sims, right? Everybody's played The Sims. You know, in The Sims, everybody's cheated in The Sims, right? When you play that game, like, from the ground up, and you work your way up, and you, like, start out with your shitty little house, and every day you get up for work, and you go and you grind, and you work your ass off, and then you, like, slowly build your house a bit bigger, you get that little improvement each day. That shit is satisfying. You just do, like, add money, $1 billion, you build, like, a mansion, and then, like, 5 minutes later, you're like, okay, this is boring. You know, I feel like it's like the add money glitch, or add money cheat. I feel like it would be really fun for, like, a very short period of time, and then it would sap all the fun out of it, because you just have everything you want. But that's just my opinion, because I do really enjoy the money-making methods in this game, and I like what I find satisfying. Maybe not fun. I don't think fun's the right word for it. But what I get satisfaction from and enjoyment is finding ways to optimize those things and try to make them run as smoothly as possible. But yeah, egging all the starters, God, that sounds... I mean, like, I like egging here and there, but doing nothing but egging sounds like torture. Oh. Waste on random stuff and then be boring? Yeah, you buy, like, every vanity in the game, and then... Well, not everyone, because there is crazy vanities. But buy some vanities that you, like, really like, and then you have... Even when I got my Red Reaper, now I'm like, okay, I got the vanity I wanted. And now I'm actually scared to get Absol, because I'm like, if I get Absol, that's my main goals in this game, like, a year ago, when I was just kind of getting into endgame, just finishing up the regions and everything. I'm like, I want a Red Reaper Hood, and I want a shiny Absol. And that's kind of been my entire direction since I started this game. I'm kind of worried. Like, what do I do after? I still have 1 million gold, so I'll be fine, but it's like, once you get the things that you want, it just seems weird. That's why I don't win the lottery. I would win the lottery, you know, definitely. The only reason I'm not a millionaire by luck is because I want the grind. Unlike real life, where winning a lottery would be dope. Yeah, exactly. Even like in the lottery, like if you look at lottery winners, like most of them don't do very well after they win the lottery. Like psychologically, it's really harmful. A lot of them end up losing a lot of it too, but just from irresponsible decisions, but not understanding kind of how to use it. But like even people who like retire too early end up like losing a lot of purpose in life. I wonder if anyone had a video on a strat of what top 50 did for the Lunar New Year dungeon. I think almost all the top 50 are going to be Chinese, and everyone who's grinding that thing is not going to share their strats. That's what I found when I was looking around for it. It's so competitive, like so hyper competitive, that if anybody in the top 50 shared their strat, they wouldn't be in the top 50 anymore because they get bumped out. Again, Team Mystery did 300,000 Charmander eggs. Bro, what? Don't even say that around me. Oh my god. I know Minish is like 130k dry on Chikorita too. Egg some alpha starters? Yeah, maybe egg some alpha starters. Release it and start over if you get it. Yeah, true. Just release it. Bro, could you imagine? You're just like, no, I want to grind. You just release the shiny Zapdos for the grind. What are my next big goals? Absol, and Alpha Absol. That's pretty much it. Thanks, Michael. Hopefully. We got like 40 eggs left, and then we'll see what happens. I hope they share the maybe post-strat. I don't even think they do it post-event because they recycle the event really frequently. So first off, you'd have to translate it from Chinese if they released it, but Because it's like when you look through the names, they're almost all Chinese. But since they recycle the event, they wouldn't want people copying it next year. They just, I think when you're playing at that level of competition, people are hiding their strategies, and that's like totally fair. Like if you're doing essentially a strategy game, and it's a competitive event, you should be playing it competitively. There was a guy in the top 5 with his own accounts. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty common. I would assume is people running 5 accounts on their own, or 4 characters on their own, like 4 devices. 190k. Oh, okay, yeah, I haven't kept up with him much lately. 190k is rough though. Holy shit. The journeys are making fun. Exactly. So just release if the message at the end of the day. If you ever get a shiny legendary, release it. Okay, that's what I would do. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't release it. I'd just keep it as an OT. Sell it for 7 bill of mysterious balls. Yes. Fund gambling addiction. That's the solution. I think we figured it out. Didn't he hit 3 that day? The Mr. guy? Dude, I hope so. 300k dry on eggs, you better hit repeatedly after that. I mean, look at that thing. Dude, any egg shiny, I'd be linging. That's crazy. I can't imagine after 300k. It scares me, dude. I just hit, what, 27k on mine? 27 plus like 600 alpha eggs. So I'm at like a total of 28k. The alpha is definitely rough. I've spent like 600 alpha encounters is like a quarter of the cost of 27,000 regular encounters. But just the amount of time is nuts, dude. The hatch time is brutal. Hit the Charmander, and then on a different day, shortly after, he hit 2 other starters in the same badge. What? Dude, that's nuts. How long is 300k? Hasn't been, he's been on it for like 3 or 4 years. It depends on how hard you're going, but like 300k, just eggs, they take like a minute each. So 60 eggs takes about 60 minutes. So that's 5,000 hours of just hatching. Just hatching. That's 200 days of just hatching. Man. That's like half a year literally just hatching eggs. Not to mention earning the money for them. Not to mention like organizing your boxes, actually making the eggs. That's just hatch time. Dude, that's fucking crazy. That's literally more... What's my gameplay? That's more hours of gameplay than I have in my entire time playing this. Almost double my total gameplay just hatching eggs. I feel like that's what most people unboxing knives in CS do, is sell it and buy more cases. Yeah, I've never, well, I've played a little CSGO, but I've never got really into it. But I've heard about that system. That's crazy. Yeah, some people just grind, dude. Yeah, some people are crazy. I have 4k hours and no egg shiny. Yeah, it all depends on what you're doing with your time, right? Like some people just hoard. Some people don't even shiny hunt. Some people just do like their reruns or flip or whatever. Some people do like only eggs. I do a little bit of a balance of most things. But yeah, I'm like, what, 3,216? And I'm like 20, what did I say, 27? 28k. So 28,000, if you divide that by 60, that's like 466 of my hours just hatching. Again, not to mention like any other component of it, like earning the money for the breeders, the making the eggs, sorting the boxes, all that. Stats on that are boxes? Yeah, dude, that's fucking nuts. 300,000. I hope that that doesn't happen to me. That's very scary. Oh my god. Yeah, I have like nightmares about going dry on my shiny hunt. Next goal is to finish my alt and not deck. Dude, yeah, I don't even have my alts done. The only region I need to get done is Sinnoh. So I really want to do that. I have my whole written guide done for Hoenn. It's another video. I have so many videos I need to make. I'm just waiting for the summer. Like, I just need summer. I've been working on, well, I was working on, I did the Pokeforce demo. And I'm making a video on it. I feel like I'm really late since it ended, like a week ago. But, yo, Cardzy, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I'm gonna do that one. And then I got a couple others to come out. But once summertime hits, I have way more time. So, yo, 500 followers. Thank you guys. That's huge. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you all. Been out for 2 hours. Hell yeah, 2 hours of alpha hatching. What a night. I used your Hoenn guide. It's actually very high quality. Oh, cool. Yeah, thanks for... Yeah, testing out. I let my team test a lot of my strats out first. So glad to help you out, dude. I put a lot more effort into actually like what actually inspired that is I went with a different alt and I tried to go back and do Johto because I wanted another Ditto farmer. So I tried to go back and do Johto and I wasn't really satisfied with it. A lot of the directions were really tough when it came to like dungeon areas and caves. So I actually went in and like drew the maps or found maps that were drawn on like speedrunning websites and I used those or altered them for PokeMMO. Also adding in one addition I made on this one was adding in high value items. So like there's like a PP maxim where I think I added in the EXP share, that kind of stuff. But I like italicized it so you know it's optional. I feel like if I approached a try on an egg shunt, I'd give up and go for the single encounter. Yeah. That's why I like going back and forth. Single encounters are definitely more... They feel like more progression. When I'm hatching eggs, half the time I'm like, does this even work? Like, I don't know. I've never hit an egg and I'm like, is this real? Are people just trolling me? Like, they always do the same thing. They just hatch. They just hatch. They've never been shiny before. Why would they be shiny in the future? So, I don't know. At least when I'm doing singles, I know I'm getting encounters. $87K? Oh, my money? Yeah. And a Shiny Wars, man. Shiny Wars drains the bank account. And going, finishing the Shiny War with alphas. I dumped all the rest of my money into alphas. So... we just did, well, just for reference, most alphas cost me 40K, somewhere between 40 and 42K. So let's say 41K, plus I pay 5K gender fee. And we just did, what, 141? So just in the last 2 hours, I've spent 6.5 mil on these 141 encounters. So that's what happened. The Hoenn written guide is really good. Cool. I'm glad. Yeah, I hope it reads a little bit easier. And I made some optimizations. Another thing I tried to work on was like utilizing teleport. So you can teleport back to a location to actually speed up your stuff a little quicker even. It's never in the egg. Dude, not a single egg shiny so far in our shiny war. And a lot of us have been doing eggs the whole war. Speaking of which, I'm not in a, I should see. But yeah, some people have been doing eggs like the whole war and we haven't got any luck. It's crazy. I want to know how many eggs our team has done in total. Because I feel like it's at least 30K. It's gotta be, right? Yo, Kreelast. I have 2,900 hours on PokeMMO. I've never seen a shiny. Also, never went to shiny hunts, actively hunting. How many Zanimas do you think to get one? What's a Zanima? Usually, if you want to start shiny hunting, I'd recommend going for a 5 times forward. Just pick up some Leppas, like Leppa berries. and go for a 5x horde shiny. That would probably be the best starting point. And pick just a horde shiny that you like and just do it that way. But yeah, if you don't shiny hunt, you probably will never see a shiny. It's just too rare in this game. Any summer, you have summer break coming up? Yes, I do. Yo, Dago D, thank you for the sub, dude.
Dago just subscribed.
Really, really appreciate the support, dude. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Appreciate all you subscribers and members. Thank you so much. But yeah, for summer, mostly just chilling, taking it easy, hanging around. My wife is pregnant currently, so we got another little one on the way. So we got to prep the house for baby number 2. So yeah, gonna be kind of crazy. It's gonna be a crazy summer. Happy I was able to contribute some points, but I mostly just want to make videos and get my house ready for the next baby. Trying to finish Alpha Dex. I'm at 305 out of 316. I'm missing Alpha starters. Aerodactyl doesn't exist, by the way. It's a bug, so you can't actually finish the Dex. There's no Alpha Aerodactyl. Lepoberry. Oh yeah, yeah. So just grab Lepoberries, find a 5x hunt that you like, and go spam Sweet Scent. Just mash that button. You're doing a ton of EV training and leveling. Yeah, true. If you're doing a lot of EV training and leveling, it should take an average of 3,000 Lepas just to hit odds. So, like, to get that 30,000 number. So start with like 3,000, but that's just if you get like the exact odds. Hold up. Sell RP coupons. Be hoarding. Ooh. Yeah, dude. 10 mil, that's rough. Selling RP for Shiny War? Hell yeah, dude. I got my shiny Meowth when talking to Jinx about how I don't know if I ever see a shiny. Dude, that's sick, yeah. 470 hours in. Yeah, if you're doing money making methods that require hoarding, then that works. Like looking for coins or whatever. Or EV training, stuff like that. It's pretty good. Gloom's a good for shiny. It's free. It's literally just to the left of the PC that I'm at. That's a nice one. I got my Blossom there too. It's a free shunt. I used to just do my special encounters, my special attack encounters there, or EV training. That's where I got this little fella. So yeah, just to the left. It's just in this grass. So you can just come here, oops, and you just do it right here. It's a nice little spot, and gives you special attack EVs if you're doing some training. Congrats on 500. Thank you, dude. And thank you so much for that support. First Shiny's Poliwhirl. Hit while EV training Entei. Dude, nice. I got that too on Mount Silver. I really want to get mine into a Politoad so I can use it for raids. So I need approximately 3k? Yeah, approximately. You might go dry, you might hit it early. It's always 1 in 30k, so you never know. Like, you can get donator status to bring it down a little. You can use shiny charms here and there, but you're probably going to go through around 3k. If you get unlucky, maybe 6k, unfortunately, maybe even more. I know some people, well, we were just talking about people going like 300,000 dry, which would be 30,000 Lepas if you're doing it on hordes. So, yeah. My second OT child. Yes, my second OT child. True. If you want, you can do free shunts. Yeah, there's a lot of good free shunts. Yeah, Blossom's the best in that line, I think. Which one is the one that's more common or easier? With 5 times, so with what I'm doing right now, like single encounters are obviously like, this is where you get like much rarer shinies, or you can. They're just because it's way slower, because for every encounter I'm only getting 1, whereas with a 5 times horde you can get 5. So, and then there's ones like, let's say you want a Tyranitar, that's a 5 times horde, or even Electabuzz or Electivire. Those are both 5x swords, but they're at locations that are only like 20% that species and 80% a different species. Yo, Joker, thank you for the follow, dude. So those ones are more rare, but if you just like pick 100% horde, like I like Quagsire, you could get a Whooper right next to one of the PCs in Kanto. I think Island 4 or something like that. That's a really good one. But yeah, the Blossom, it's 100%. So every single horde you hit is going to be 5 Glooms or 5 Whoopers, whatever shiny you want to go for. Just pick one you like. They're not really easy or harder unless the rate's lower. But if you're just doing 5x swords, that's like the easiest way to get started. The shiny rate's 1 out of never. Yo, Creelas, thank you for the follow, dude. How many Absol eggs have I made in total? Just over 27,000. If you include alpha eggs, about 28,000. I'm at almost. I'm at just over 600 alpha eggs, and like 26,500 regular eggs, or 27,390 regular eggs. And what did I say? 490 plus 141, 631 alpha eggs. Hope I had Zangoose today, dude. Good luck. Zangoose is a cool one. The Ivy's in nature, your first trial. She's got a 31 in her cuteness, but a 0 in her sleep stat. So we're really trying to work on that, but it is not working too well. But hey, at least she's got that 31 cuteness stat. I was going for a shiny Trapinch and got a shiny Cacnea. Dude, Cacnea is a good one though. So hopefully you get that Trapinch soon. Cacnea is a good one though. Now we go for it at night and you could get the Sandslash. Sandslash is really cool. So I just find a different daytime hunt. Yo, Sagar FX, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I just go at nighttime now, just so you don't end up multi-phasing on the same one. Whooper was your first shiny? Dude, nice. Yeah, I love, I'm not big on Whooper, but I do like the Quagsire, so that would be a good free hunt. And it's like literally right next to it. Like it's even less steps than this one. It's like literally touching the PC. Caught it on your birthday. Yo, that's cool. It's been an update since Lunar New Year? No. We probably, if I had to guess, we probably won't get one till Halloween. That's just my pessimistic thoughts. If you get a regular shiny Absol, would you scrap shop Absol? No, I'd still go for the alpha. I would, yeah, I don't know. I'd keep I'll probably always keep at least 30 alpha Absols, even if I get the regular. Just because it's kind of nice to have that chance, you know? You never know when you're going to hit it. Can't believe they didn't have an event for 17th of May? Yes, dude. How dare they not have a 17th of May? What is that, like, didn't you say it's like Norway National Independence Day or some shit? Yeah, how dare they not celebrate that? Battleground has been so many phases. Because he's been single encountering for 10k? Holy crap, dude. Single encountering for 10k is rough if you're just phasing. 10k hours? Oh my god. Jesus, what's his goal? What is he going for? Yeah, Norway National Day. Yeah, dude. How dare they spite the Norway people like that? That's crazy. It would be nice if we got like a summer event. We get Shiny Wars. I think there'll be the like official Shiny War over the summertime. That's when they did it last time. I don't know if there's been any word. So hopefully they announce something on that soon. I am not doing it. There's no way in hell that I'm doing that. Especially with a second kid on the way. I'm not touching that. I'm not going near it. I have a way too competitive personality. and I can't help myself once I sign up for competition. So I need to just stay away from stuff like that. Even this 1 week Shiny War, I'm like, this is not good for my health. I haven't been to the gym all week, which is, I went once, I guess, but like barely. And yeah, it's just not good. 2 months is crazy. 2 month long Shiny War, yeah, it's fucking stupid. 1 week is too much for me. And knowing that, like, I know they fixed it last time and they gave second and third place a reasonable, actually a really good reward. But last time being like, you get this amazing thing for first place, but if you get second place, you get a, like, what was it, 500 RP or some shit? Here's $5 and a slap in the face. How about that? That was crazy. Imagine spending, what, like 17 hours a day those guys were doing? The whole team was like 17 hours a day for 2 months straight. Non-stop shunting. I'm already sick of shunting. I've been at it for like a week. I just want to go do a gym rerun. They'll do one. They better do 1 month, dude. 2 months is stupid. And then you're competing with the Chinese who are going to win anyway. Like, yeah, you're just going to get smacked by the Chinese. 1 month is good. I think 1 month is reasonable for the people that they're trying to target with it. Because, like, they're trying to target the most hardcore grinders. And I think anything shorter than a month, in like a team competition, like we're doing our team Shiny War right now, and with, like, RNG's obviously been a factor. So the RNG balances out the longer it is. But 2 months is just too long. Like, technically that's better for competition and for fairness, but that's just stupid. It's too long. They should have a leaderboard so people not in the war. Yeah, that's a big thing. I hated, like, being an external spectator. It was really boring. And watching Petrowski videos, and like, don't get me wrong, I love Pat. But he puts out a hell of a lot of videos, and it's really hard to navigate them. So I couldn't even get updates because I'm like, I don't know if I'm watching a 40-minute stream recap or if I'm trying to get like an update on where the Shiny War is at, or like what's going on here. So I basically just disengaged completely from the whole event and I didn't follow anything. I just watched the final score, and that was that. So I would really like a public leaderboard. I think that would be much more fun. Target the grinders and the whales, dude. Yeah, and the whales would go even crazier, I think, if there was a public board, because if they saw they were down, it would be funny to see how many more mysterious balls get popped if, like, they see they're just down by a couple points. They gotta work on scoring so that when I tune in on anyone's stream, they're, oh yeah, I think that, and I totally get how they screwed that up, because when you look at Cragnole, you're like, okay, it's a horde, but it's a really rare horde because it's not 100% horde, and it's only available 1 out of 4 months where you can even horde it. So it's really rare. It just happened that 1 out of 4 months was one of the 2 months that it was available for. So it was pointed as though it was like 4 times rarer than it really was, I guess, because they are only expecting it in like 1 out of 4 of the months. But yeah, so that was a big mistake. Yeah, so it could be taken wrong, but if he's not streaming, then we don't know what's going on. Yeah, totally. And he streams when I'm at work, so I never even get to catch his streams, unfortunately. So I just never know what's going on, because by the time I get home from work, he's off stream, usually. So he streams during the day, in my time, usually weekdays. And weekends I'm busy with my family, so I just never get to watch his streams unless I got a day off. Some guy put 5k US on mysterious balls. I'm not surprised, dude. As somebody who used to play Lost Ark, when you introduce an Asian community into the ability to buy success, they abuse that shit. and Americans can be pretty damn bad for it too. I remember when I played Lost Ark, there was this one dude I remember, I saw him on Twitch, and he was like pissed off that Steam has a 1,000 US cap per day that you're allowed to spend, which I didn't know that was a thing, but it's like a protection for your card. So you're actually only allowed to spend a total of 1,000 US per day on Steam. And this guy was pissed because he wanted to upgrade his gear on Lost Ark, but he'd already capped, and he capped it every single day. And I watched an interview with him. I think it was Asmongold, because Asmongold was playing Lost Ark at the time. He interviewed this dude, and he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Because this guy's saying, he's like, yeah, I'm on day 40 of capping the Steam payment every day. So the dude had dropped $40,000 on Lost Ark just to get his gear up in the first 40 days of release. It was so stupid. And I remember I was like grinding my Chaos Dungeons trying to get my gear up as like a free-to-play player, and I'm like, this is dumb. So I ended up quitting. I only played it for like 500 hours because I was sick of all the RMT crap. So I knew it worked at Sonic for $9 an hour and dropped it. Dude, yes. People like take loans out for games like Lost Ark, the gacha games, all those ones. I think, what's that other one? Like those games like Genshin Impact or Zenless Zone Zero, I think it's called. Like those gacha games. People go crazy. And Lost Ark, it's not technically gacha, but it's basically gacha. Because like you grind a bunch of items or you buy them, and then you can upgrade your gear. So the whole gameplay loop's like get enough of an item, and then you can turn your thing from plus 10 to plus 11. But you have like a 40% chance of failing. And then once you get to 11, you have a 50% chance of failing. And at 12, you have like a 70% chance of failing. So you end up just getting to a point where you have like a 90% chance of failing. But you can only get enough materials as a free-to-play player to get like one roll per day. So then all the paid players just buy rolls. You could literally just keep buying rolls as much as you want. That was crazy. Oh man, we only have 6 eggs left, and then we're all done. I'm a student trying to become an indie dev. Yo, that's cool. I just want to make it pay to win. Just make it pay to win and make people buy cosmetics. Hell yeah, dude. Pay to win's the way to go. Just market it to your Asian community and make it pay to win. You'll be a millionaire. I remember this. I watch Aspen a lot. That's funny. Yeah, I used to watch him back in the good old days. But yeah, the Lost Ark community is freaking nuts, man. For Red Rerun, which item to trick? Choice Scarf or Choice Specs or Choice Band. It's hard to, like, which gen. It depends on what gen you're doing. Usually Scarf should work, but it's hard to, if it's Gen 5, you want Blissey to have a band and you want Jellicent to have a scarf. If it's Metagross, you probably want to use a Choice Scarf. I think you want Choice Scarf most of the time. Other than Blissey, you want Choice Band. I don't think you want to use Choice Specs ever, actually. So basically, Scarf or Band should be fine. Gambling addiction? Yes. Gambling addiction, but like at least with gambling, and I'm not a gambler. I've bet $20 ever at a casino. But at least at a casino, you're like gambling for real money. Gambling for freaking shinies is crazy, dude. That's like unhinged, deranged, like crazy gambling shit, man. Star Citizen, dude, that's another one that people have gone crazy over. Thousands of dollars for concepts of a plan. Yo, Jinx OT Pokemon? Okay, cool. Absol, I got you, dude. I got many that I could share with you. Let me just hatch these eggs, and then do you want me to mail it to you, or you want to come grab it, or do you want me to come to you? Any of those are totally fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. Yeah, man, I'll send it right along. Stuff is in the last egg. Yeah, I was almost thinking of not making that last egg because I'm like, is it weird to do like 141 eggs? But then I thought, how much more drama is there going to be on that one egg? But yeah, that Star Citizen, dude, if Star Citizen actually ever comes to fruition, I mean, that would be sick, but I just don't see it. What are we, 10 years into that game or something now? 10 years into them saying that they're gonna make this like revolutionary thing? I managed to pay one of my whale friends on a gacha game. He dropped 2K. Holy crap. After I ended up with the #1 free-to-play account in the world. Dude, that's crazy. I used to be top 100 clans, so I wasn't like the top 100 player, but we were in the top 100 in Clash Royale back on that game when I was a mobile gamer, and then people whaled the shit out of it. They like upped the level. I was grinding that shit crazy as a free-to-play player. All the people on my team, dude, talking to the people on my team, they're like, I just dropped another $1,000. I'm like, bro, we're playing a mobile game. What the fuck is wrong with you? Chill the hell out. It's so crazy, dude. I mean, at least a like legit game. Like, I mean, Lost Ark's like a good game. Like, the actual gameplay of it is hella fun. If it wasn't gacha and like stupid RNG, like obviously trying to bait you into spending your money, I'd have honestly probably have stuck with it. But like to do it on like mobile shit or these like dumbass like gacha mobile games all over the place, nuts. 10 years and 800 mil, dude. 10 years is totally reasonable for game development, but 10 years for like when you keep saying your game is coming, that's kind of crazy. Yo, X Morph, we are we're gonna get you one of these Absols. We got so many OT Absols right now. Why don't we send you? Did you want it to have anything specifically, or is it just any old Absol all good with you? Yeah, people are wild, dude. Yeah, people are crazy. Anything's fine. All right, cool. I will send you. Why don't we go? I'll send you this fella here. Okay. And thank you for your time here, your support here, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, your mailbox is full. I can't send it to you. Let me know when your mail is full, or I could just come and drop it off to you. Like, where are you at? Right, I'll just come trade it to you. Do a little delivery, and then we'll pop that last egg. I got a Google Doc on my Charmander egg hunt progress. I'm 5K eggs in. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Maybe later? Okay, cool. Yeah, you redeemed it. You got me on Discord too. Just shoot me a message later. Whenever you're good to go. Yeah, I did fucking 5K eggs this week. I don't recommend doing 5K eggs in 1 week. It's... Well, we do have this plus... I guess technically I need to pop 30 more eggs. I'll probably just do it in bed as I'm falling asleep. But I do want to do the final 5K eggs. Because I think after this egg, I might call it for the night. I need to get some rest. My body's starting to feel all the things that my daughter's been coughing on me all week, suddenly. Spent almost 7K a month when I was 15 because I got addicted to Dragon Veil. Dude, Dragon Veil, holy. That's funny. Vow to never see money on games again. Yeah, I don't mind doing like subscription. Like I actually buy donator status in this game once a month, just basically just to support the game. I don't mind doing like a monthly payment into especially a free game. Like if I'm paying for a game, I don't want to pay monthly for it. But for a monthly game, I'm totally, or a free game, I'm totally fine with monthly. But yeah, dropping money on items or like progression or anything like that, getting baited into stuff is just crazy. I got to change my egg animation set up shiny on a new dude. I hate that. I had to reinstall PokeMMO once. First egg I hatched, I'm like, no way. And then I was so disappointed. So never forget that when you reinstall PokeMMO, all your settings default back and you will see the egg animation. When I was 14, I got into hacking. I started white hat hacking as a side hustle. It became lucrative. What is white hat hacking? I actually worked on Dragon Veil. That's why I started playing. Oh, damn, that's crazy. What is... Yeah, I don't know what white hat hacking is. Do you farm your own leppas? I used to. I don't do it anymore. Whatever makes sense to you. Yeah, it definitely makes sense. If you're in a situation in which you can, like, ensure that you're very consistent with your timing, you can't screw up your timing. You have to have like alarm set. I used to do it, and then it's just my life is way too unpredictable. Having a kid makes it. If you have kids, I do not recommend it, because if like a kid wakes up in the middle of the night, or like, I don't know, suddenly she's got to go somewhere, I don't know, stuff comes up all the time, or she wakes up at times she's not supposed to wake, or she's not usually awake. Yeah, for a while I tried to do it, like I'd time it with her naps. So my watering time I'd set up so that, like, okay, she takes her nap at like noon every day, so I'm gonna water at like 12:30 because she should be asleep for 30 minutes. That gives me like an hour and a half. Like of nap time is pretty standard, so that should be okay. And then like she won't go to sleep, or it'll be like a 20-minute nap and then she wakes up, or I don't know, crazy stuff happens, or she naps too long and then the nighttime like harvesting doesn't work, because so I don't recommend doing it if you have kids. But if you have like a steady job, consistent hours, then it's amazing money. White hat hacking is hacking for good. Oh, okay. A company gives me access to their code and service. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. So your job is to like test security and test issues. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, there you go. Hey, buddy. Alright, this last egg is just about to hatch. What do we think? Do we think we got in this last egg? Or do we think we wasted our 6 mil? Speaking of gambling. You know, I'm not much of a gambler, but I do gamble all of my money away on shinies. At least this is in-game money. Pretty much all egg hunting is, all any shiny hunting is. It's just gambling. Egging seems like gambling? Yeah, it pretty much is. It doesn't feel as much like egging when you're doing it with normal eggs, but when you're doing it with alpha eggs and you're like, one box just cost me 3 mil, suddenly it starts to feel a lot more like gambling. I think it feels less like gambling with regular eggs because it's not as expensive. Like, it's still really expensive, but it's not as expensive to the point where you're not like literally just like, there's a point in which I could go 100k eggs dry. I hope I don't, but I could, and I could keep going. Whereas like with alphas, that ain't happening. I'm literally just gambling, and if I get lucky, that's awesome. And if not, then I'll probably just never get it. Oh, it hatched. No. Yo, B-Mic, how you doing, dude? Unfortunate, dude. Unfortunate. Well, that sucks. 141 alpha eggs done. Ah, that puts us at... What were we at? We were at, what did I do? I had 400... was that times 7? Plus I did 510. Plus I did another 540. Then I did 141 alphas. So I'm at 4,971 eggs this week. That's pretty wild. I'm gonna swap over here. 1 week, I gotta hatch these, and then if I just hatch these, then I'll be at 5K. That was my goal for this shiny war. I really wanted to do 5K. I didn't expect to actually get that many eggs done in 1 week. That's freaking nuts. Especially with some alphas in there. But we did it. We did it. Yeah, by the time I wake up, this war's gonna be over. We are absolutely crushing it in score, though. Currently, the score is, let's see, scroll up here. It's currently 221 to 95. So we are definitely winning by a long shot. Even if they hit like 2 alpha eggs, they'd still be, I think they'd still lose. So war's been good on my end. I got this fella. I egged almost the whole time, but I took a break to go do some hordes, and I hit on a Ninetails, which is really cool. Egg hunting would be much better if I swipe for it, but yeah. But again, like, I don't know, the breaks in between the egg hunting where you're like actually earning the money and like doing all that kind of stuff, that's kind of what makes it so satisfying. Doing non-stop eggs, like I just said, I've been doing non-stop eggs all week. It's not fun. Honestly, it's not. It's not enjoyable. If you just had unlimited money to egg hunt all day, I don't know, maybe you'd enjoy it, but it ain't for me. I like egging for money that I've earned, and it's really satisfying to do here and there. But yeah, I'm never doing 5,000 eggs in 1 week again. Team War starts Sunday night. We broke up into 4 teams. Dude, 4 teams? That's cool. We just had 2 on ours this time. But good luck. Hopefully you hit something. I got a Shiny War video if you want to check it out. It's how to win every Shiny War. If you're looking for some tips on how to up your Shiny War game, there's some good stuff in there. That's where your luck went. No wonder you didn't hit. Ninetails stole it? Dude, yeah. Shouldn't have done the Ninetails, damn it. The Pikachu is just E-speed killing me in the red rerun. Hoenn, Gen 3. You shouldn't be seeing a Pikachu. You should, with that one, you throw Metagross out. It should be Swampert lead, right? Swampert's Gen 3. You trick onto the EQ. You bring out Icicle Spear, Cloyster. You should just be able to Shell Smash up. And then Icicle Spear through, right? Oh, E-speed. Extreme speed is gonna be... Oh, that was with the Lunar New Year. Shit, yeah, I need to add a pinned comment. They changed that with the Lunar New Year update. You need to set up a sub on Hoenn now too. You need it for Johto. You need substitute on Hoenn and Johto now. Before you only needed it on because of the Tyranitar. You needed a substitute because he Thunder Waves. And now you also need it because they added the extreme speed. Sorry, dude. I need to update that comment. I just found that out literally this week when I was running my own. So sorry about that, dude. So yeah, just add substitute and you'll be okay. Oh yeah, I'll probably watch it later tonight. Cool, cool. Yeah. I, unfortunately, I'm tired as hell. And I feel like I might be coming down with something. Hopefully not. We got all our alpha eggs done. Yeah, man. And if you still have problems, make sure you Shell Smash 3 times. And then, yeah, set up the sub and you should be okay. But yeah, if you need any more help, if for some reason it's not working, feel free to shoot me a message on Discord and I'll walk you through it. I'll probably be up for a little bit before I actually fall asleep. But I think we're going to call it there for the night. I'm going to see if I can find you guys somebody to go raid on the good old Twitch TV. Who do we got shunting tonight? Oh, Young Cabbage. Easy raid. So if you are with me on Twitch, I'm gonna send you over to Young Cabbage. If you're with me on YouTube, go check out Young Cabbage. He's awesome. He's streaming right now. I'm gonna send it over there. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was an awesome night. I had a ton of fun. Unfortunately, 141 alpha eggs and we didn't hit it. Next time we will though. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out tonight. This was super fun. And I should be back next week, unless this plague bestows upon me. It gets any worse. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much. Let's find Cabbage over here. Mr. Young Cabbage. Here he is. Show him some love. This is like one of my favorite guys in the PokeMMO community. Super nice guy. Awesome shiny hunter. Super chill. And just all around good guy. So show him some love. And I'll see you guys next week. See ya.